bulletin from me to you, a bullhorn right out of the blue, a bullet right into your brain, in bullet points that will explain. I'm bulldozing the bullshit now. Those bullies say that I'm a cow. They're gonna find the bulwark raised. Best believe it's my final phase. Blue, the color of the sky today. Blue, the tears I'm gonna cry today. Blue, it's horrible to think about. Blue, it's terrible, it gives me gout. Blue, I'm miserable and I know why. Blue, it's visible that I might cry. Blue, impossible yet true somehow. Blue, guess he's the bull and I'm the cow. Blue, oh Blue.
Curses! Spelt it again! I'll get you next time, Casino!
Alrighty. The ever great Lazy Shell on YouTube. Make sure you've got that liked. How's it going, guys? We've got some updates. Wait, this is not loading quite right. We've got some DSP for you, which I don't usually cover, but it seems that Asmongold has snaked his once close friend. Of course, this is going to be a pretty serious blow for Phil, I guess, even though I think he just showed up to his birthday stream once or twice. But how are you going, guys? It's a Wednesday Toy Boys stream because all of the boys who are coming tonight love their toys. You've got Quartering with his, well, I guess he's got his less toys now. You've got Phil with his Pokemon cards. And you've got AngryJoe with his little video games. We're going to be talking about all that. And a bit of an emergency announcement, actually, in that Mikey No More, who is a fantastic little channel over on YouTube, got terminated. I'll mention this again, maybe like 10, 15 minutes into the show, give some people some time to kind of mosey on in. Hold on a second. I just need to check something real quick. On the other side here. Come on now, work for me. Okay, it's all fine. Everything's good. We're good to go. All right. So this is just a quick clip we'll start off on. And my understanding is that Phil is really leaning into the Pokemon card grift. Now, I don't really give a shit about Pokemon cards. I do have some from my childhood, but I've been kind of thinking about picking some up just for fun. But let's see how Phil's doing over there in his Pokemon pack opening. How was your weekend? It was good. How was yours?
All right. I hope we get something. It'd be great to get a hit right now in these ultra rare cards that are so valuable. All right, here we go. Team Rocket's Nidoran.
All right, now I haven't played Pokemon for, I want to say the better part of 15, 20 years. Nidoran? That's I've seen some of his pronunciations of other Pokemon cards, and I think this is the worst. It's Nidoran. I saw him I think he was trying to pronounce Ampharos, and it was like Ampharolis. I'm not sure what it was.
Female. This one has a gender.
Wait a second, Mel. First of all, they made the Nidorans political. They gave them the pronouns. But second of all, they got it wrong. Nidoran female? Question mark.
Gender?
That's got a dick. DSP. That Nidoran has a penis. He can't tell.
That's cool that they actually have genders on certain ones. That's actually really nice.
Is it?
Okay. All right.
Oh dear. I just want to hear him say that Nidoran again.
We get something. It'd be great to get a hit right now in these ultra rare cards that are so valuable. All right, here we go. Team Rocket's Nidoran female. This one has a
Nidoran female. That sounds like some sort of stroke from Mersh or something, which is actually kind of funny because I think we've got like a female cop reference tonight when we get into the quartering segment of this. But a couple super chats came. We got Doom Studios with a 250 euro says Jer is blow jobless. Not sure what you mean by that, but it's pretty bad for him. He's got and I didn't mention it, but he was caught today buying views and reviews. I mean, well, he's buying his own reviews, but I guess he's also buying his own views, which is kind of crazy because what is it, like 6,000 live? Yeah, 6,000 live concurrent just immediately. Okay, Phil. Oh, okay. We got Tiny Gray with a 5 pounds. Says Phil has played Pokemon consistently since November, and he still doesn't know a thing. The funny thing with Phil, and we're going to go to this Asmongold clip. This is on Alyssa Clips channel. Give her a like. DSP, Asmongold reacts to DSP's shameless begging and why he's afraid to collab with Phil. as I understand it, the Phil situation with the Pokemon cards is that he's addicted to gambling, which is why he was spending hundreds of thousands of dollars playing, what is it? I want to say WWE Legends. And now he bought these Pokemon cards thinking it would be like a tax write-off. Like he could just like, do 100 packs in opening or something. But he's so desperate to open them and nobody's donating. So he's just getting more and more of them. And he's just like, he's looking at them and he wants to open them. He has to open them. All right, let's see what happens here.
Shameless begging on another level. Okay, I do want to see this.
Put this on 1.25.
These are premium packs. What do I mean by that? I mean,
is this the clip that was on LSF?
I believe it
see if
was.
it was.
I believe it was.
these are.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We're gonna get to it.
What do I mean by that? I mean, these are from old sets, Scarlet and Violet. These cards are worth a lot of money.
Do you guys ever want to see my old Pokemon cards? I've got a couple left. I've got like a Dragonite, a Clefable, a Venusaur, a Blastoise, I think a Lapras. No Charizard, unfortunately. But unironically, I've been thinking about buying some Pokemon card packs and doing stream unopening just for fun. But is it a bad idea? Will I actually get it? Like, if I'm doing it ironically, will I get sucked into it, into the Pokemon verse or something? Is it actually dangerous? Because I guess I could go pick them up. The funny thing is here, there's so many Vietnamese that are buying up all the Pokemon cards and destroying the Pokemon card economy in Japan that they're actually making it. That you can't buy Pokemon cards unless you bring your My Number card, which is basically like your social security number. So and they're also doing quizzes in Japan. So if you go to try and buy some cards, they'll quiz you on like what does Pikachu evolve into? And if you can't answer it, they just fucking don't sell you any cards. It's very funny. And all the Vietnamese are getting very angry about this. I'm still kind of mad though, because I like really slept on this Pokemon situation that happened with the McDonald's over here. Basically what happened is there was like one weekend last summer where they were doing these 3 special limited edition Pokemon cards for a McDonald's Happy Meal. And I was like, I don't give a shit about that. But these things cause so much drama because all the Vietnamese, it's always the Vietnamese for some reason. They're the people stealing all the Pokemon cards, all the Pokemon packs, and all the copper wiring around Japan. And they basically went in and bought like 50 Happy Meals each, and all the kids didn't get any. And then when I learned about it on the day 2, it was already too late. And I desperately tried to find some because I wanted to make a video about how everyone was getting stolen, but I didn't get it. And I actually saw the signs on McDonald's saying no Pokemon cards available, and I saw lots of kids being very sad. So it's a very sad situation. Speaking of little kids being sad, it's Max Mura saying, I'm Jap Go shaming? Wahaha. I don't know what you mean by that. We also have Tiny Grey again with this member for 46 months says Phil is buying old school sets at prices like 3 times. Really? Interesting.
Okay.
Each one of these
Japan should just deport all the foreigners, or that would just fix everything, wouldn't it?
packs, no exaggeration, is worth $15 to $20 each.
Is that a lot of money though? It's like it's one Pokemon card. How much could it cost? $20?
I thought you said it was worth a lot of money.
Yeah, isn't that like that seems pretty reasonable for a pack? Wait, what's the price of an average Pokemon booster set? Like it's legit $10 when I was a kid. I remember that. I figured they'd be expensive because of the inflation and stuff.
$15? Bro, like what do you mean?
Okay. If you get a hit in one of these packs, you can get thousands of dollars. No kidding. Both of these sets have cards that are hundreds to thousands of.
If you're playing,
I mean that's only true though if you get like a PSA 10, right? Because I've watched that. What is it? Should I open it or should I keep it sealed guy? And like he's always just doing his openings and he always gets felted. But then he sometimes grades cards and they always come back like a PSA 8 and they're worth like nothing or something.
slot machine, you can win your money back. Like you can get a 2000x bonus, but you can only lose 100% of your money. I mean, obviously, if you can go up by 2000% and you can only go down by 100%, you'd be stupid not to play.
True.
Dollars. There's an Umbreon
How can you lose?
in this one.
An Umbreon?
That's worth over $1,000.
Umbreon.
And I think there's cards in this one worth between 500 and 1,000. Okay. So these are absolutely premium sets. All right. But there's only
So this is what's called
What the fuck is all these tabs that Asmongold has?
sets. All right. But there's only
so this is what's called
What? Shh. Hey, people make fun of my tabs all the time. But what the fuck is this?
these are called Goy toys.
Wait a minute. No, wait a second, Asmongold. This notepad is called the Goy Dictionary. It's a little bit small to see, but let's see. We've got the Goy cattle, which is worse than Goy, even dumber, even more servile. We've got the Goycott boycotting. Oh, sorry, Goycott is boycotting a cause for a retarded or pointless reason without a means of capital to make the boycott work. You've got Goy looping when a fat and or retarded, you could have just said fat, person keeps saying the same thing over and over again. Hey, just like the quartering. You've got Goijitsu. I think that kind of speaks for itself. We don't even have to read that. We've got Goemon is Pokemon. I don't know. We've got Goi baiting, Goi sitting. I guess that's the police and they come and look after you. Goi swap. When an organization replaces a key figure to dump accountability on that person and make the public think the problem is solved. And now you've got Goi toys, which is, I guess, Pokemon Funko Pops and remote control cars.
Pokemon, glitter dumplings.
What the fuck are glitter dumplings?
They're Goi toys, Labubu's.
Isn't that, aren't Labubu's like from Hong Kong or something though? I mean, those are Goi toys for girls though.
Yu-Gi-Oh. No, Yu-Gi-Oh is cool. Magic the Gathering is cooler, but Yu-Gi-Oh is okay.
Disagree. Yu-Gi-Oh is better than Magic the Gathering.
Pops.
At least the original Yu-Gi-Oh, not this like fucking synchro shit. I never saw the appeal of
So Goi toys. This is the new word
Magic.
of the day. Goi toys. These were promised.
By the way, it is June, so Asmongold's still wearing his Pride shirts. He's got a rainbow shirt for every day of the week, I believe.
To Phil 3,000 years ago. And he was probably still doing YouTube playthroughs then.
6 packs in each box. So basically, these are only for special occasions. Like when? Well, if someone does a $100 contribution, we'll open a pack. Or
Hey, look, I can match that offer. If you give me $100, I'll go. I promise you, I'll go out and buy some fucking Pokemon cards and open them.
we're
I'll probably
honest-
do it anyway.
Wait a second. You said it was $20 for 2 of them. And then, so that's $40. So they have to pay you $60? That seems like bullshit, man.
It does seem like a bad deal.
stream, and we
Now, I don't cover Phil very often, so this is kind of virgin territory for me. Although any territory I go to is virgin territory since I don't know what women smell like. But sorry, I don't know where the fuck I was going with that one. No, but like this is the thing is that Phil's going to open these packs no matter what, either on screen or off stream. So you may as well just not pay anything. And like it's like you get to pay to open the Pokemon cards. Like what a fucking great deal that is. No, you should just open them and then get like whoa buddy crazy moments from any like big pools or something and make content out of it.
$250 of support, we'll open one of these packs.
Wait, what?
Their contribution, we'll open a pack.
And by the way, I know that like when he actually does hit the goal, it's like these random donations come in right before the stream ends, like he's faking the donos, and then he refuses to open the pack because then people are like, well, they didn't ask for it to be opened specifically. Matt says Kitakyushu or Fukuoka for a 2-day trip from Hiroshima next March, and F Phil, he's the worst. I'd probably say like Fukuoka. Fukuoka's got like a kind of a good vibe in the city, but I don't know it very well. I would probably just say Fukuoka because is like good food and stuff there. Although if you want to go to Kitakyushu, I wouldn't just stay in Kitakyushu. I'd go like around the coast or something, and there's some pretty cool stuff in Kyushu.
Or if we're on a stream and we hit $250 of support, we'll open one of these packs. But that's the only times we're doing it. I'm not going to be doing tons of these packs unless you have insanely supported stream. I'm not, because I don't want to blow through these quickly. I want to have these be a slow burn kind of a deal as like a special rarity reward. Okay.
But wouldn't you want to just go through these as quickly as possible because you're getting like so many donations? Like if someone's like, oh well, I was about to drop $2,000, I'll just open 20 packs or something. Like that doesn't make sense, Phil. This isn't good. Like this just isn't good math for business.
It should be fun, and that is in effect as of right now. Okay, so that could happen tonight with Mina the Hollower stream.
Donate right now, guys. Donate immediately. Guys, get your wallets out. Do you want Phil to open these Pokemon cards or not? What do you like? What do you mean? It's dude, these are Goi toys. They're Goi toys. Did you read the LSF comments on it? I didn't. I just saw the title. That's all.
You guys are having trouble with the Kick AI. I can't do anything about it. It's on minimum. You have to be sneaky. You have to use Australian text. Try your hardest to get the naughty words through, chat. Okay, I can't do anything about it.
Let me pull this up and look at it. So DSP, he characterizes them giving him $250 to open a pack as a reward. The grifting keeps getting worse and worse, and there are still 20 years left until his retirement. That's a weird way of pronouncing 50 years left. Anyone dumb enough to pay this guy for anything needs to seek help. See, here's the problem, is I'm actually afraid to collab with Phil. And here's the reason why.
All right, that's why. It's because he's just going to get banned straight away or something?
Last time I was going to go on his stream, I got banned. Like, I was about to go on his stream. It was his birthday. I got banned on Phil's birthday. And I'm like, all right.
Wait, how did he get banned? Like, wasn't Phil begging him to come onto the stream? as I recall.
All right, well, I'm gonna go get some dinner, and I'll come back on and maybe hang out with them, talk to them for an hour. And then somebody's like, "Why can't I chat in your stream? Why can't I send any messages in your stream?" I'm like, "Well, I have no idea."
Wait, how did you get that one through, Sector? That's pretty fucking crazy.
Why is that? And so then I find out that, well, it's actually because you f***ed up. Phil's stream is just Findom for retarded dudes? I guess so. Yeah, bad luck, Phil. So I'd be afraid to even go on his stream now. Maybe I'll have to, maybe if I want to get banned again, I'll go on his stream. That'd be a good idea. Let me guess, a few weeks, DSP makes a video and no one's donating money to open his packs. How his viewers are not supporting him. He's been doing this for a few weeks, charging $50 to open regular packs. He's then spent over $1,000 on boxes to open off stream. He is recovering gambling addict as well. Recovering.
That's what this is, though. This is all just gambling. Obviously, I mean, you don't need me to spell this out for you, but he's addicted to it. So it's funny to just not give him any money, because then he's just going to open it anyway and complain.
It's about the WWE. We know all about this. So how many ever does DSP still have a fan base? Are there really that many mentally ill 35?
Wait, what is this? You have AI magic? You can even say my favorite F slur? What are you talking about, faggot?
5-year-olds on the internet that sustain this, man. So DSP is actually still...
I can say the word. You can't. Good try.
Look at
Good
this.
luck.
I mean, these videos... Oh, wait a minute.
For the most part. So as long as you're okay
All
with
right.
that.
I think that's the most part. It goes on for a little bit longer, but like I'm not too interested in that kind of stuff. All right. So now that we've had a few minutes to warm up, we got a special. Well, actually, it's like it's not like a special announcement, but it's just like an announcement. But Mikey No More has been banned. His channel is gone from YouTube. Now, Mikey No More, he does some good streams over on Kick, so I'd recommend you go visit him on Kick. It's just like kick.com/Mikey No More, but the no is spelled N-O-H, like a no theater. But I guess now he's no more on YouTube, which is unfortunate. Hopefully this will be reversed. Now, the question is, chat, who done it? Who done it? I think some people are suggesting it's King of Pole. Some people, is that David? Is that who it is? Not sure. It is a bit mysterious. Who's he been talking about recently? Now, obviously, we hope that this gets reversed soon, and there's an archive of all of the videos. But it's he was bullying a child molester. I mean, that's what you should be doing, right? It just seems like he was doing the Lord's work. Anyway, I hope he'll be back on YouTube soon. Look, you can even go into his chat and do to N-word towers, okay? If you so choose, nobody can stop you from doing that. All right, so we got some Angry Joe, or as some people call him, Perturbed Pedro, or Furious Felicia. There's a lot of funny, like post your funniest names for Angry Joe in the chat. Now, Angry Joe is having a crash out. He's having a crash. So because heel versus babyface, he did a video called Super Crash Out. Angry Joe attacks nerdrotic geeks and gamers and Disparu. And this is about basically about Wonder Woman, Supergirl. No, Supergirl. So it looks like a trash movie. She's being really cringe and she can't hold her spaghetti in her super pockets for the media tour. And that's going to turn people off from watching it. So heel versus babyface did the video about it. We might check it out if there's time. I think it's like 40 minutes long, and I kind of want to get into the Jeremy segment because that's going to take. I know that's going to take a long time anyway, so we might keep this for later. However, Joe got absolutely fucking furious about this. You can see here. Now you can see from the amount of caps and the emojis that he's not mad. Sloppy Joe, angry fag. That one's a bit brutal. Wait, what the fuck was this? This one was just completely erased. All right. So he says, "Oh my God, LOL. Angry Joe savagely attacks nerdrotic and geeks and gamers and Disparu with a different opinion about whether or not it matters if Millie says Supergirl could go both ways," because it is to June, which is, of course, Pride Month. So clearly she must be super gay as well. In a random interview, is this in the actual film? Is it actually Scary Noises woke? Who cares? Just get him. Where? Help us fans against the big bad Joe. Brigade him. Tell him he's wrong. Well, you're wrong, Joe. Joe is he's gotten a bit large over the years, we'll say. I found this clip when I was like getting ready. We'll take this. He looks a lot thinner back in these days. He's almost as thin as I am. A trim 150 pounds or kilos, I guess. You tell me. Help me, help. Haha. 3 laughing emojis. Like, you can always tell. I always find it funny that, like, as people get progressively more angry, their emojis increase. Y'all, this is pathetic. Now I just need the rest of you crying bitches to make videos about me simultaneously and increase our engagement. This is how fragile you guys are. Link me all your upcoming bitch fest, in my opinion, as. And thank you guys. So he's obviously very, very upset about that. And as of heel versus babyface responding, saying it's not a crash out, guys. He's totally fine. Glug 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 glug. So let's take a look at this. This is like a quick Angry Joe montage, just for fun. Just so you know, like it's kind of fun just to see how thin he was.
What the hell? I wanted this shit done yesterday. Our quarterly reports must be padded.
We also got Maddie Mad as a new member. Thank you very
But you
much.
have to cut out of the game. Make it faster, cheaper, and faster. Oh, and make it
He's
4
losing it.
hours.
4 hours long, sir?
Yes, 4 hours. What do you think I'm trying to do here? Make a fulfilling and satisfying game, you morons?
Guess how long it took me to beat the game. Guess. No, 4 hours. 4 hours on normal. It's 4 hours. There's no multiplayer whatsoever. There's no additional modes. There's no worthwhile unlocks. There's
All right, you've got the 4 minutes to get your funny Angry Joe names in. Pissed Off Pablo, that's pretty good.
no extras. It's just of your standard generic.
Wait, wasn't Joe revealed to be a domestic violence perpetrator? I don't think so. Is he? Is that true? Can we fact check this?
FPS clone with a
Enraged Enrique. By the way, isn't there like a new series of Cyberpunk? Edge Runners coming out in like 7 days? I think I just saw that before the stream.
sorry ass excuse of an RTS battleship simulator. Either
The
way,
Butthurt Border Jumper? That's pretty good.
you're gonna beat this snooze fest in just 4
I like this one. He is angry. It's just so succinct. You gotta love it.
hours or less. You won't know anyone from anyone else by the end, nor will you care. The game is all of 4 hours. 4 hours again. I don't know what's worse. 4 hours
Wait,
of garbage
Hold on, we got the Weepy One, Ass Blasted Alejandro,
or 12 hours of garbage.
Deranged Diego, Narked Nacho, Bothered Bandito. Actually, I think Bothered Bandito is my favorite one so far. Cranky
It
Carlos,
adds maybe another hour to the
Mundane
playtime.
Mateo?
So in total,
No,
we're
he's not-
talking
that's not
between 2 and 3 hours. Less than 4 hours. That's right. I'm
Jaded
saying
One,
this
that's a
lot
good one, too.
less than and then
Boring Beano.
about
Come on
as
now.
long as it took me to download the
Okay, guys. Okay. I can't read. All right, I'll read Mean Bean. I'll mean. Okay, Hot-Headed Hermano's fine. Furious Hernandez is fine. Constipated Kato. Oh my goodness.
from Xbox Live Arcade, we beat the game.
Sellout South American's pretty good too.
The worst offense, though,
Oops.
is that in the single-player campaign, it took me like 4 hours to beat it. It's
All right, I think that's enough of the joke thing. And I was just hoping to get one more. Felted Francisco. Okay, that's the last one for Perfect Boyfriend. Ticked off Taco. Yeah, okay. I'm surprised how many, like, honestly, I thought there'd be like 2 or 3. You guys really went above and beyond. Raging Raul. Yeah, that's a good one too. Alrighty, here's everyone's favorite segment. And it'll probably be the majority of this stream, is the Jeremy segment. And we've got a new dead-eyed face expressions from him. It's not been a good week. Well, I mean, maybe it has been a good week for him because he's got 6,000 live concurrent viewers. Okay, buddy. Okay, we'll see about that. So we have a quick 6-second clip. Let's see get our words of wisdom of Jeremy before we get into the serious stuff.
A jihad? I've never heard of a jihad.
Is he losing his mind? I think he's losing his fucking mind. I think he's 1 week away from driving his Cybertruck through the middle of the street. I mean, not through the, you know what I mean, like down the sidewalk.
A jihad?
Is this his Joker moment? He's going bonkers. Yeah, it's getting pretty funny. All right. So we got a Hotep clip. He's apparently very upset about his fellow grifters today. We've got a few clips. Then I got some timestamps and some stuff and another one from the German client. So we got some fun stuff today. So although I did kind of throw this stream pretty quickly. All right, let's see what he has to say.
Where were they during the trial? You know why? You know why no serious lawyer took this case? Just so we're clear.
And by the way, so this is the Carmelo Anthony trial is fucking over, Jeremy. Okay, he's in prison. He's got 35 years, but he's trying to find ways to stretch it out because, as we'll see from the Germinal Decline, it's the only thing that got him views. He thinks that he solved the algorithm. There's like a super sniff cut, I think, on the end of a Lissiclips clip that I have. He thought that he solved the algorithm. Like, he thought that he was just on the road to Moneytown. But it was just because he was capitalizing on a popular trend. And now it's over. And he's just trying to stretch it out a little bit more. Like, I've heard that he's even putting Carmelo Anthony into stories that have nothing to do with him. Like, about like things like Chud the Builder or something. He just like slips a little Carmelo Anthony in there because of, like, why not? He's just fully, like, actually clickbait. Like, everyone gets accused of clickbaiting, but he's actually clickbaiting with, like, things that just have nothing to do with the topic, which is tantamount to defamation in some of these cases, like the "she was 6" thing that he had, had nothing to do with it.
So we're all crystal clear here. No serious lawyer took this case because it was a stinker from Jump Street.
What?
It was an obvious slam dunk. But the reason they're all signing on now for the appeal is because it's win-win for them. If the appeal gets denied, racism.
No, like, surely a lot of lawyers would take this just for the notoriety, obviously. You know, they want to have their, if the glove don't fit, you must acquit moment and see if they can get them off.
If they lose the appeal, racism. No matter what happens, money. Where was the NAACP during his trial? Nowhere to be found. Nowhere. By the way, this announcement signals that Anthony's legal team intends to frame this appeal through both appellate and a civil rights lens. Ben Crump also represented the family of George Floyd, Trayvon Martin, Breonna Taylor, and Michael Brown. Ben Crump is also involved. They're trying to start more race.
Is Jeremy going to pretend he knows that is?
Wars.
They're trying to start the race war. Jeremy had a thumbnail that just said race war. Race war. Wow. I think he's the one that wants to start the race war, if we're being quite honest about it. But he sold his weapons, so how is he going to participate? He's just going to be like a bounty, a meat sack or something? Doesn't make sense, Jeremy. Doesn't make sense. All right. We've got this one. The quartering implies, and this is from Hotep, Bad Ben on Twitter, who does a lot of fantastic clipping of Jeremy. The quartering implies he doesn't get many blowjobs from his wife anymore, assuming he gets any at all. Now, we know that he's got a VIP card at the strip club, so I'm curious to see what's happening here.
Always, yeah. Let's get a GoFundMe for the husband. Yeah. No more BJs for him.
And the story he's reading, by the way, is called Arby's manager accused of spitting in customer's food, giving her herpes.
Unless he's a total lunatic who's willing to risk it. Maybe he's willing to risk it for the biscuit. I don't know. I wouldn't.
Do you guys believe this for a second? Jeremy, if he had one sniff, if you could get one sniff of a woman's hair, he would be running down, breaking her door down and running up at his staircase. Like, we know this, Jeremy. Come on now. Most men do not have a VIP access at the strip club, but for some reason he does. He said this. And then he tried to pretend that he hadn't been one since 2008, which is frankly is not true. We know this as well.
Again, they're married, and we all know the line graph of received blowjobs and the day you're married. We know the direction that goes. Sorry, lady viewers.
Why would you be apologizing to the women? Sorry, lady viewer. Like, it sounds like he's just in a dead bedroom. I want to see the chart that has the blowjobs since married versus the visits by Adam Sellers. I want to see if there's a correlation between those two statistics, Jeremy. Are you going to show that line?
No, I got a few of you out there. I'm sure you're not a part of that chart. But fellas, married fellas, we know that if that guy's married with kids, he might be giving up a birthday, BJ. Maybe if he's lucky.
What a self snitch alert. Unbelievable. Jeremy, he's getting no action at all from his wife. How pathetic. And then there's the cope sniff. And if they had to lift the little music, like the meme sad music, it'd be perfect here. Like zoom in on his face, sniff, and then like the music starts playing as it goes to like black and white. Oh, how very sad. How very sad for Jeremy. All right, we got this one interesting here. And this is actually, I believe this was revealed by Misty Mochi, but we'll just read this part first. There's a fun little detail here. Now, we know that Jeremy was buying his own coffee, of course. He's using his own special discount code to get like multiple of these products so he can leave fake Amazon reviews and defraud the customers about his coffee that is not FDA compliant. But an extra detail was found today. It was caught in 380p on Misty Mochi's side, but then other people found the more legible one.
TBC.com.
This is the clip.
And we'll see.
And by the way, his viewers have been on Rumble, and these are Rumble views, have been like kind of hovering around like 1,000 Rumble viewers. And like obviously a lot of those are like A-logs as well, but I never ever trusted the Rumble viewers. It shot up today to like 6,000 views, like live concurrent views. And then there's a really suspicious thing where it just like immediately he ends the stream. And there's a question. This was kind of presented by Don Flurgandy, who does a fantastic evening show, Channel 404 News. Was he ending the stream because his viewbot was about to run out? Or was it because he was about to pay Melanie Mack for an additional $500 or something? Because it was like an hour and 40 minutes. It was like nothing. There was no beef. I mean, there's never any beef in Jeremy's streams. But like, I'm kind of curious. What do you think, chat? Do you think he was ending the stream because it was Melanie Mack would have to be paid? That's option one. Or option two, it's because his viewbots are about to run out. And we know that Rumble is one of the easiest platforms to viewbot on. It only costs, I believe, $4 per 100 views. And we know he also spends tens of thousands of dollars to pump up his YouTube views using the YouTube promote feature. He admitted to this as well. So why would he be against buying views on Rumble if he's already doing it on other platforms? It doesn't seem like it's a very large bridge that he'd have to cross. I mean, what would 6,000 if he's already if let's say he's normally at 1,000. If he's normally at 1,000, I guess the option 3 could be that he was featured on the homepage, because that's how he thought that he had 10,000 live concurrent viewers in the past. But what would that be? That would be like what is that, like 50? It's just like 100. It's just like $100, right? $100 for 6,000 viewers or something, more or less. It's just exactly. It's an advertising. But I think it's more than an advertising expense. It's like a flex expense. But there was an interesting theory, and that's why I mentioned Don Flurgandy, is that why do it now? And one of the reasons may be that he's trying to get on the Carmelo Anthony victim. I forget their name, Metcalf, so Anthony Metcalf, perhaps. They were trying to get the father on, and he's also trying to get Tabascus on. He thinks that having Toby Games is going to save his channel, even though Toby Games, it's kind of been irrelevant for a long time, although he's very, very funny on Twitter with his his deranged posting on Twitter is very entertaining. Austin Metcalf there. Thank you, Max. So maybe the case is, this is the conspiracy theory from the 404 channel news desk, is that he's pumping up his numbers in case Tabascus like peaks over, and he wants to prove that he's a big deal. Because Jeremy's been streaming for like years, and he can't get over like 1,000 views, but then just suddenly he's up to 6,000. Doesn't pass the sniff test. Anyway, we'll continue.
The next segment.
All right.
I should have waited to promote. I should have waited for the hard push for CBC to Prime Week. I didn't even know, because Prime Day is like something for Chinese companies to blow out a bunch of shit that they can't sell anymore. Like I can't even afford to make stuff 10% off.
Why? Why not?
Like when people do subscribe and save, I make 50 cents per.
He makes 50 cents a bag. Holy like we thought it was bad before. Like we thought $1 a bag was terrible, because he's like, oh, I sold 800 bags over the weekend. That's like $800 by your own admission. But then it's 70% off, and then it's also the 30% Amazon cut. So really, he's only making like $200 for 800 bags. If you drop like we had one guy drop $8 today, like just a few minutes ago. That guy was like this. Dropping that $8 is the same as buying 16 bags of Coffee Brand coffee. That's how bad he's doing. How is he failing this hard at having a business? I don't understand. It's like possibly the worst businessman in all of history.
That's it. But as we get bigger, As I can buy more beans at a time, I get better deals on my beans. And 50 cents might become 75 cents.
What do you mean as we get bigger? You said you're going to be in Walmart by the end of the year.
75 cents becomes $1. That's how companies work. And
what creative marketing is this? 75 cents, that just becomes $1. Just scale this up. It just makes sense.
Plus, it makes it easier for me to do restocks because you have like this consistent, I look at it every month. How many people aren't subscribe and save? I know, well, I have like right now I have like almost 2,000 people on it. So like on the first of the month, I already know, okay, these 2,000 bags have to get restocked.
All right, so you're on subscribe and save, and that's 50 cents a bag. So you're getting maybe $1,000 a month, but then you've got all of these different margins and stuff.
It creates a lot easier. When we do the fall season with Halloween flavors in Detroit, yep, the Halloween flavors will come back in fall.
And BobTube just bought 20 bags of coffee brand coffee equivalent. Pulls away, deep breath, sniff, rocks back and forth. Jer is professional. He's the most professional, actually. But that's actually equivalent of an entire day's sales on coffee brand coffee, according to Jeremy's data.
Hot Butter Rum will come back in.
Now, at the beginning of this clip, there was something I hinted on, and that is Jeremy keeps showing his Amazon dashboard. Now, I've learned my mistake of doing this. Only 4 left in stock, right? You guys know what I'm talking about. But that's why I'll never fucking show my Amazon ever fucking again on this stream. Now, if we zoom in enhance, and again, credit to Misty Mochi for this one. If we zoom in, deliver to Zachary. And by the way, he's poor. He can't afford his Amazon Prime membership. How many Amazon accounts does this man have? Because he has his normal account, the one that he uses his selling account. He has his wife's account because it used to say ship to Heather, and now it says ship to Zachary. Now, some people were looking at this address. Obviously, it doesn't show his whole address. We're not doxing. We're just showing him the area that's kind of it's in. Now, the interesting thing about this chat, do you know what it is? We're going to play like the mystery music. This is the Meta PC's headquarters location. Well, that's an interesting detail. It's the new bull. No, I mean, this is the Meta PC's location, the one that people have been driving up to. Why would Jeremy be in control of an Amazon account which has the name and address of Meta PCs? The story is getting a little bit more detailed. I wonder what Luther Morgan is going to do with these facts. And by the way, this is a complete violation of Amazon's terms and service because obviously you're not supposed to buy your own products because then you can leave your own reviews, which is exactly what Jeremy's doing. He's literally defrauding the customer and Hawaii apparently with the Kona blend stuff. So I haven't really covered the Kona stuff that much, but a quick rundown of that is that Jeremy's labeling his stuff as the 100% Kona. And Kona coffee is a specific type of coffee that is from Hawaii. I believe it's grown in volcanic soil. And Jay resubscribed, or just subscribed on the Kick. Much appreciated. So you can't sell, like this is a very important tangible asset. It's like Manuka honey in New Zealand sort of thing. You can't just label anything Manuka honey. Otherwise you get pretty, it just robs these locals of their business. Now, because this is considered counterfeiting, if it's not actually Kona coffee, this is a federal offense and actually carries jail time. So Jeremy could go to, let's be honest, it's never going to fucking happen. However, potentially he could go to jail for counterfeiting coffee beans. I'm not even joking. And it even gets worse than this. Because if you look at the product description on Amazon, it shows like a 7-ounce bag. But then when you get it delivered, it's 12 ounces. So and this is the really scummy thing he might be doing, and I'm not sure about this. This is kind of one of the theories that I've been reading, which are very fun. I love all of the theory crafting about this. This is all like fantastic. By the way, Manny just bought, I don't know, 1,000 rupees? I don't know. Is that like 500 bags of coffee brand coffee? Who knows? He also left a rage quit. 500 kicks over on Kick. That's another 10 bags of coffee sold today. We've currently sold about 40 bags of coffee by Jeremy's metrics. We're doing pretty good today. But the theory that people have now, which is really kind of crazy, is that he's labeling his bag 100% Kona coffee, but then it's only 7 ounces of 100% Kona coffee. And then the rest of the coffee is just like the extra, what would it be, 5 ounces is just some random coffee. It's like me saying this shirt is 100% cotton and some wool. Absolutely scummy behavior. It's ridiculous. Also, Raymond Sycamore's rope gifted a skull emoji. Much appreciated. So I'm curious to see where this goes. And actually, I understand that the Hawaiian authorities have been alerted and they're interested about this. So we might have some fun stuff to go on. All right, we got that one already. Now this one. This one's kind of weird. The quartering says, okay, you say some, you're some say pretty girl, you're my daughter, so I don't look at you that way. So the quartering is now like daughter fetishing his toy, Melanie Mac. Let's see what he says.
Why you?
Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. If you're wearing headphones, like can we press F in the chat for any headphone users because Mel's talking?
Can't force a demographic change. You can't. And it was just like, man, that was all. And I ended up not working with them because it was like, that's all they wanted to talk about was to try to flip my demographic to female. And it's like, I grew up with brothers and stuff. And so it's just like, I don't know, like for my content just appeals.
By the way, speaking of brothers, Melanie said she couldn't watch Game of Thrones because she has 2 brothers. I just watched the first episode of Game of Thrones. Oh, sorry, House of the Dragon season 3 today. It's actually pretty good. So far, I'm cautiously optimistic about it.
To men more than women. It just does.
Well,
like
it's a subject matter, right? Like
it's video games. It's things like that. And so
you can even take it this way too. Okay, you're some say a pretty girl.
Wait a minute, Jerry. Now, Melanie Mac. Some people say you're a pretty girl. What a stupid fucking thing to say.
You're my daughter, so I don't look at you that way.
Yeah.
Now, Jeremy is 44, if you can believe it. Melanie Mac is a 40-year-old woman. Well, this year she is. Technically, she's 39. Melanie Mac and I are actually the same age. And he's like, you're like a little girl. People picking, like, he said this a lot. He always thinks of her as a little girl. It's very weird, don't you think? Like, sister, I could understand. Like, if you're, I mean, obviously he'd be lying about that, of course. But what do you mean, daughter? You could have been in the same high school together, right? Well, I don't know. Americans, what is in my high school, it was like 13 to 18, so you could have been in the same one.
But your demographics and my demographics are the same.
Exactly. You can't force
All right, that's repeated. That's a quick one. All right. So then we go into, well, actually, let's go to the Germinal Decline first. This is kind of funny. So the Germinal Decline is the site that is constantly updating how Jeremy's decline is going. Obviously, I think it's a pretty good site with some fantastic information, although I think the estimated ad revenue is a little bit too high. It's a little bit too generous because we know from certain people that, also, Officer Dang Nasty sent a full send. Much appreciated. We know from certain people that Jeremy is only making about $3,000 a month from YouTube. Now, I think what's happening here is that the YouTube Shorts is kind of like blowing out the averages. But as you can see, oh my goodness, the year-on-year trend is just going down like a fucking rock. There was a little bit of hope here, but it was over very quickly. Although, interestingly enough, the decline kind of matches how he did last year, but he's just down from last year by about, oh shit, he's down 89%. It's fucking over. Now, they've added some new features. All right, this is not looking the way I wanted to do. All right, so you can go and you can search by all the videos, and now you can search by video tags, which is very fun. So I went to do this, and I selected Carmelo Anthony. So you can see here, these are his most used topics. You've got court TV, social media backlash. You've got Tim Pool in there, obviously, but I put it onto Carmelo Anthony. And these word clouds, it just shows you like the words he uses the most. But I like to read them as if they're sentences because it's just very funny to me. So if we like, it's like a quartering title generator. He's brutal, nuclear, she's coming, everything insane, Walmart, fatigue, berserk, panicking, worst trouble, bombshell, riots, gasp, collapsed, brutal, nuclear. Let's try another one. What if I do it to Benny Johnson? I have to refresh it, I guess. Hold on. Let me refresh it real quick. See if this works. Maybe it just won't work. All right, what's the word cloud? Oh, the word cloud's the same. I guess it's just the same for all of his videos. Okay. But you can still see by how he's doing everything. So it's fun. I would definitely go buy this amount of coffee if you're so inclined. All right, that brings us to yesterday's stream, or I guess it would be this. For me, it was like this morning, but for you guys, it was like yesterday. It's his Tuesday stream, and there's a few funny details here actually. So the he's just reusing all these thumbnails, I believe. Actually, if I go here, I think he has like 2 Mondays. Yeah, you've got 2 Monday shows in a row. You've got 2 Tuesday shows. Now we're up to the Wednesday show. Although I guess he is doing multiple shows on some days, so that's fine. But the first funny detail here is the like-dislike ratio. You can see here it's got 482 upvotes, almost 900 downvotes. And now the Reddit, sorry, not the Reddit people, the Rumble people will have you know that this doesn't mean anything. In fact, you're just helping him. However, that's not the case. As if we scroll down, every single comment is showing such a low score that it can't be shown. Joe Wiggle has been silenced. Marcium has been silenced. Didi Martin has been silenced. Enigma Saber has been silenced. Actually, he was silenced twice. Let's see what he was saying. Just talking about human rights and the movie. It's just like everything. Like there's not a single comment showing because they've all been downvoted too much. And some of these are like really funny to read, but they're actually retreating into their Discord. So you have to get their Discord spies now to actually read what they're saying. But they're basically seething all the fucking time. Now, let me get some timestamps out here because I didn't quite have enough time to actually clip this out because I was very, very rushed today. I think the first one that was kind of interesting was at about 4 minutes 40. And I was watching this at 2 speed. So I'll put this down to 1.25. There we go.
They're slowly taking over Texas, so hopefully that. Dog days aren't until August. That's technically true, but for the news
Discord
cycle,
market, yes, it is.
It's pretty slim pickings during summertime. A lot of people are vacationing. A lot of people are.
Okay, so this is the cope. Actually, I wish I didn't destroy the tab for the Gemini decline because it has like a feature where it shows you all of the different reasons his channel's declined. But it's summer. So things going to get worse.
Taking their time off, and it feels like a lot of news. This is like breaking news. It's.
Did you cover that shooting thing yesterday?
Oh, the incel shooting. What a coincidence.
Well, yeah, but the female cop. I was really curious what your take was on that because I saw a lot of
female cop, gun drawn.
Different ones.
Has it been confirmed? It looks like a female cop shot a fucking Jewish, what do they call them, rabbis.
Somebody check Adam. Is he okay? Is the Jew bull fine? Is he safe?
I'm not laughing at the rabbi getting shot. I'm laughing at bad combination for female, bad day for woman cops.
Yeah.
Sounds like a W for women cops. I don't know. I mean, just joking.
But
obviously.
I don't know. I feel like I kind of have a nuanced opinion on it, or maybe an
What
unpopular one for our sphere. But because I mean, it's so different. Because at first I was like, oh, this like stupid female cop. Like I already don't like the idea of female cops unless they're like doing admin work, but being like, doing the more heavy duty stuff. I'm not the biggest fan of that. But I will say in this situation, and after seeing all the different camera angles, it was like the active shooter they were outgunned, got in position, killed her partner right in front of her, and then the pedestrian walks from the same direction.
She's just like impossible to listen to.
Active shooter
like Baron was absolutely right.
So
you need to take her down like 2,000 decibels.
To me, it's a tragic situation, and
I don't know why you're
feel
walking
like
around.
it was a dumb mistake.
All right, I'm going to skip forward to about what does I say? 45 minutes. I think it was 45 minutes. 45. Let's see what we got here. Right about here. They are talking about the Gaben Steam box.
Psychological thrillers, and you don't like slow burn movies, you're not going to like it.
Have you seen Death Note, the anime?
She likes anime.
No, you have recommended it to me.
You like psychological thrillers, so it's like you would like Death Note, the anime.
Oh my God, have you seen Death Note? I mean, she certainly is a 40-year-old woman. Holy shit.
None of the Netflix crap, the actual anime.
I wrote it down. All right.
You can even, if you don't want to read subtitles, you can even do the dubs good. And I normally.
So not only does she watch anime, she watches the dubs. The dubs, for God's sake.
I won't suggest a dub.
Just when you thought she was completely irredeemable, she found a way to get less.
But my wife has to have dubs.
Jeremy's wife has to read. They're watching anime and dubs in Jeremy's house. Pathetic.
It is good. So yeah.
Okay.
The only time it's acceptable to watch dubs is when it's Cowboy Bebop or Dragon Ball Z. That's the one time it's acceptable to watch dubs. Is my expert anime opinion. All right. So these are obviously just like silly little gaffes and things. All right, let's go to 1 hour 01 about here.
And instead of just trying to like change that niche, go on.
Yu Yu Hakusho. I've never fucking seen that. It sounds like woman anime. Although like I will be watching Cyberpunk Cyberpunk Edge Runners season 2. I will be watching that.
In on your niche and
Right.
and bring whatever it is that you have to offer to make you different than everybody else doing the same thing. And
So this is the Supergirl.
Give that niche, like the people who like that niche, give them what they want, what they enjoy, instead of just like trying to change everything. And,
Right.
Okay, wait, we want to replace the niche now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, I just want to remind everybody, especially if you're seeing us out there for the first time, we are live Monday through Friday at 9 East.
Now, what Jeremy's happening here is he's got the 6,000 viewers at this time, and I think he's bought them. What do you guys think? Do you think he's bought them, or it's just the Rumble homepage? So he's bought the views as 1. It's Rumble homepage for 2. So he's desperate to get that notoriety back. He says he doesn't care about it. He says he just wants like his loyal viewers, but he absolutely cares about these dumb Rumble numbers. And nobody gives a shit about Rumble. Let's be honest here, okay? People tell me it's a good site. It's not a good site. All right. I've never liked Rumble. People tell, no, you don't understand. No, Rumble's interface is dog shit. Okay. It's absolute dog water. But he's very excited, so he's going to put out his shill here.
As well as Tuesday and Thursday at 2 Eastern. So if you're enjoying the show, make sure you click through to the channel, click the little quartering thing, click follow, and make sure you tune in, because we won't always be easy to find. We won't always be on the Rumble homepage.
Now, this is true. When you try and search for the quartering, he's not easy to find. I think if I go to Rumble and I search for the quartering, the first thing that comes up for me is the Kino Casino Clips channel. But actually, like, obviously you can see his channel is here because it's the channel name with the quartering. But if you go to all videos, he's actually been supplanted. You can see the quartering YouTube, which is obviously a troll account. Quartering, what is this? What is this one? These are all like fake channels. The quartering sexually harassed women as a channel. It's got 19 followers. It's doing better than my Rumble channel. They've got this one with like a dumb face as well. But like, I wonder how much I have to actually scroll down to find a proper Jeremy clip. Kino Casino Clips. Like, it's all Kino Casino Clips. They've got, what is this? Like, what I paid for a quarter cow, Gubba Homestead. How could you be beaten by your own SEO by Gubba Homestead buying a cow? What is this video? What I paid for a quarter cow? So we're going off the rails here for a second. Let's see how much you paid for a quarter cow. I'm kind of curious now. Does this have any sound? It doesn't. 65 pounds ground beef, 12 pound steak. But how much did you pay for it? $800. Fascinating. I still haven't found an actual quartering video. I've got Undead Chronic, the quartering Melanie Mac Chris. This is from a month ago. Like, Jeremy's uploading videos every single fucking day on Rumble, and this website's not showing him anything. Disloyal Rumble. All right, I found one. It's half the page down. So that's like, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. He's 15 videos down. His SEO is so fucking cooked. Disloyal Rumble.
By used to seeing us, and I also do unscheduled streams.
That's so funny.
So make sure you follow it. And shout out to Rumble for always being so supportive of the show and so strong and supportive of free speech.
Shout out to Rumble for supporting the show. They don't even put his recent videos. It's fucking over, Jeremy. It's over. Now, friend of the channel, Aussie Overlord, posted a message on Twitter today. A tweet. He says, just saw the new requirements to remain in the Rumble creator program beyond July. 500 watch hours, 75 chatters, shorts are mandatory, and 20 must be made using their own tool. Probably easier if I was streaming regularly. As it is, looking like I will be saying goodbye, Rumble. Look, when the website you're working on is making you do homework so that you can stay in your partner program, it's fucking over. What a fucking trash website. All right. I think that was the extent of this part, but let's see if he says something else here.
This show is exclusive to Rumble. And
oh my goodness.
Because
so
they've
bad.
supported us for so long and they support free speech and they support all sorts of creators.
Look, he doesn't have time to stream on Rumble, okay? He's playing his PS5 games.
And, you know, it really is the best platform, in my opinion. And so, yeah. So you were here exclusively on Rumble 5 days a week and twice on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Like you say exclusively on Rumble. It's because, and by the way, the reason he's on Rumble is because he couldn't figure out how to multi-stream. Because his multi-stream started failing and they couldn't play past the intro video. And instead of fix the problem, he just abandoned YouTube. And the funniest thing about him moving to Rumble, actually, is that even now he's on Rumble, he has the ability to say all of the slurs. He can play any copyrighted music. It doesn't matter. He can do all of this. He refuses to because he's just like too monetization brained or something. I was skipping through this and then he went over a tweet and it was like playing some music. He was just like, oh, sorry, I can't play that. You're on fucking Rumble. It doesn't make a difference. They don't have a copyright protection system.
Thursdays.
People beat their fucking wives on Rumble and get away with it, okay? You can do anything over there. It's like a Wild West. It's basically D-Live.
I do want to get to this other topic I had. Wait,
what is he searching? Let's have a quick look here.
5 days a week and twice on Tuesdays.
These
and
Jeremy
Thursdays.
search bars are great.
I do want to get to this other topic I had.
All right. We got the Black Pill Goth Daddy, Black Pill Joke, Black Pill Goth, Black Pill Joker, Female Cop Sam Hyde, Mike Hood, YouTube notifications. Okay. Not that much fun.
Let's see here. We talked about this movie. Go pay.
All right. I think that's the end of that one. Now, there's a mysterious, abrupt end to this stream. We've been streaming for about 56 minutes and we haven't really covered anything. We've just been kind of looking at clips and stuff. But he's paying Melanie Mac $500 for these streams. And the stream just ends really strangely.
What did he say at the end of the video? Shout out Grok.
Yes.
Yeah. Because that's the I don't know if Grok's going to know, but
is Grok his only friend?
That's the question, right? He did. Yeah. He motioned her to follow him. Yes. Yeah. Come into the woods with me, 16-year-old girl.
Wow.
That would be very uncharitable to clip that.
That's probably what he said. Come with me, probably.
Probably.
Yeah, he probably.
Goodness.
And she. We know what would have happened. We know what would have happened. He would have raped her. That's just the truth of it all. That's the hard, cold facts of it.
What?
So with that, we're gonna wrap up for today. But if you enjoyed the show,
he's just like, yeah, he's gonna rape her. Okay, let's end the show.
He give us a follow.
At 1 hour, he didn't even make it to an hour and 30 minutes. That's basically a YouTube video. It's not even a stream. What are you talking about? Where's the fucking beef, Jeremy?
Oh, you tune in tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern. We'll be live again at 9 a.m. Eastern. And then Thursday, 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. Eastern. So we're live twice a day on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Don't forget about us if we're not on.
Don't forget about me, please.
Not on the homepage or anything like that. We'd love to see you as a regular viewer. We appreciate our viewers very much. And, we'll see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
I'm curious. I think that Jeremy's bots are about to run out. I think Don Flurgan was correct about this. He had to get out. He only paid for 1 hour of bots. And then he was boosted onto the front page. Maybe he didn't pay for 6,000 bots, but maybe he paid for 3,000-4,000 or something. And then he was on the front page because of his numbers. And then it bumped him up a bit further. I think Don Flurgan is right about this. I think he's buying bots on Rumble because the thing about this is the chat, and you can't see the chat replay on Rumble because it's a shit dog water website. But the chat was not moving. If I tell people to spam 1 right now or spam B's in chat, we can see what it's like. But Jeremy's chat is absolutely stone frozen. There's nothing there. It doesn't make any sense. 6,000, we've only got maybe 500-600 people on YouTube. We've got about 100 on Kick. And the chat moves. It really beggars belief. You know what it actually reminds me of? It reminds me of the Jeremy show before the Kino Casino took him down, basically, because they did largely take him down and force him off of YouTube. It's quite bizarre. I think he's buying views to try and impress Tabuscus and the Metcalf family. All right, so we got this video over on Alyssa Clip's channel. It's called "The Quartering Crashes Out Over Tucker Carlson and Candace Owen and Prime Day." And this is from July 23rd. So it was yesterday. All right, let's have a look.
Good morning.
All right, so he bungles the intro as per usual.
Everybody, how are you all doing? I mean, Tucker Carlson comes out and says he's no longer with the Republican Party.
I think in this video, I think Jeremy croaks and says that he's not Republican as well.
Whoa! Who could have foreseen that?
Is his eyes red? Is he got pink eye?
Whoa! Oh, who could have
this is, I guarantee you he's got pink eye.
foreseen?
This is some red. Like, we got to get this into the crime lab real quick. Hold on, let me a second. Let's hack into Batman's crime computer and like zoom in on this shit. Those are some red eyes. Like, for real. I thought it might just be the lighting, but those are some red eyes, mate. Is it the tick bite? Is he succumbing to the, what is it? Lyme disease? Is that what's happening here?
In that.
He's ill.
That's not news. I'm sure some people will cover it, but that's not interesting to me. Tucker is fantastic. Sure. If you like Tucker, that's cool. I'm just saying his arm.
If Tucker Carlson asked to be on Jeremy's show, you know who'd be kissing his fucking ass. We got Sporkmaster, member for 17 months, says insane Walmart fatigue, Jeremy Ham Planet. Like, I don't know. I'm starting to like the McDonald's news updates that Jeremy shows provides. We got X and Wonderland for 2 says Mel has a face for radio, voice for silent movies. Very funny. And also, did I mention this? Officer Dank Mancy sent a 2 full sends actually.
Leaving the Republican Party video was about as predictable as the sunrise. I will look into your.
By the way, why shouldn't Tucker Carlson leave the Republican Party? If he feels like he's not being represented by them, if he feels like they're betraying what he voted for them, then you absolutely should. Like this mono party that you have in America, where basically nothing matters, no matter who you vote for, is ridiculous. You got to teach these politicians a lesson. Like, you don't want to be a cuckold like those Bernie voters. It's like, oops, vote for Bernie. Nope. All your money goes to fucking Hillary. No refunds. I'm against the establishment. Oops, I lost. Vote for the establishment. Fuck that. No, you've got to actually stand by your morals, in my opinion. Voting for nobody is, I think, a vote to teach the parties that they have to actually deliver on their things. So like, oh no, but the Democrats will win. Who gives a shit? They have to learn their lesson.
X-ban Mike. There, you're unbanned or unblocked. There you go.
This
bud.
is the stream. He's just unlocking. I mean, he's unblocking viewers.
Didn't you say you're conservative too? No, I've never said that.
The audacity of this man. Didn't you say you were conservative? No, I never said that. This man sold the Mega Mixology drink book. He sold the Tailgates for Trump cookbook. I'm not a conservative. No, I never said that. Nah, I never said that. My ass has been getting splinters from sitting on the fence so much. What do you mean?
Tucker pointing out treason in our government is not making him a traitor. Nobody said he was a traitor. It's not like I hate Tucker. I'm just saying he's become very predictable. And excuse me if you like Tucker. Like, I love. Hey, the work Tucker did on the Tyler Robinson case, incredible. He broke all sorts of new information. But when he's like going to Russia and he's like, whoa, look at these loaves of bread. Whoa.
Tucker Carlson going to Russia was one of the most fascinating interviews I think I've ever seen, where he's like straight up just interviewing Putin. Like, nobody else was fucking doing that. What are you talking about? That's like some actual journalism. Zen face. It's predictable. This is a good pause, by the way. I should save this one. Whoa. No, it was. I think that was a fantastic interview by Tucker. I'm not like a regular Tucker Carlson viewer or anything like that. Like, I barely ever see him, but that was really interesting. It's like, isn't that what journalists should be doing? Going out and learning and asking questions from people that you ostensibly don't like or you're against or opposed to. So we should just interview people we like, people that are our friends. That doesn't make any sense. You just talk to them.
Give me a break.
It's it is actually the victory for Jeb Pose. It was.
Or when Tucker denies the existence of a jihad when it's in the Quran. I just feel like Tucker's reading off a teleprompter just like everyone else.
I mean, maybe, but like, it's his production. And if Jeremy could read, he would be reading off a teleprompter.
If he's reading something that you agree with, then you should continue to watch him if you like. And even if you disagree with him.
The only reading that Jeremy does is reading the chat to know who to ban.
But to me, the flip-flopping is crazy. I mean, Tucker Carlson was a registered Democrat for like 20 years when he was in D.C. And then he came out yesterday and said he was a registered Republican for 35 years, which is just a lie.
You can change your opinion. You know, you don't have to always vote for the same people. So was Jeremy. Yeah, didn't Jeremy say that he voted for Obama?
It's just a lie. You know? So I don't know why he would do that. He does every time. I'm like, yeah, good job, Tucker. Then he does something stupid, and I'm like,
Jeremy
what?
voted for Obama twice. Oh, how's it going, Red and Steel?
Tucker's accepting foreign money to speak out against America. I mean, that's one conspiracy theory that I don't necessarily buy, because he's worth like, isn't he worth like $300 million or something like that? So,
by the way, that's just a stupid train of thought. Like, if this person's rich, they won't accept money. Doesn't work like that, Jeremy. I don't think that Russia paid Tucker Carlson, because I think that he does have integrity. I mean, the man does fly fishing. Okay, that you got to be based.
He's one guy I was always like, I don't know if he can be bought. Could he be blackmailed? Sure, but I'm pretty sure Tucker's above board, you know? Somebody like Candace or the Hodge twins, sure, they could be bought. Not saying they are. You're saying they could be.
Jeremy sold an ad for Israel for less than $20. And this is the man pontificating on who can be bought and sold. He was selling the Israel Wise money only on rumble.com to 1,000. Like, it's literally $20 per 1,000 viewers. And you don't get monetized for all of those views based on who's real and who's not real. So he made between $10 and $20. That's Jeremy's price. And he's like, well, Hodge twins, Candace Owens, of course they would be sold. They would sell out their morals because they're filthy grifters. But he would take $20 to shill for not only did he take $20 to shill for Israel, he took $20 or $10 to $20 to shill for that shitty, like, kids for, it's like the America's 250th birthday, like, coloring book or something. And it's like, it's only $2. But then Luther Morgan went through and actually looked at the terms and conditions. It's $2 because it signs you up to a $19 a month subscription service. So it's just like preying on people that are too stupid to read the fine print. Maybe they should suffer because they're not reading that anyway. But not only that, he also shilled the Dockery Academy, which is like some weird, like, I think it's like some black supremacist, like, Hogwarts bullshit. That's what it basically is. This man will sell out his soul for literally anything. There's no price too low for Jeremy to shill. And that's why he likes Rumble, because he's got the shilling is built in.
But Tucker Carlson's worth like hundreds of millions.
Sounds envious.
Isn't he? He's worth like hundreds of millions. You know, Cutter has a lot of money, but I don't think Tucker's going to like take $50 million to betray his own opinions. I think his opinions have genuinely
$50 million is a lot of fucking money.
Changed.
Did you say Cutter? I heard that too.
Yeah, the Candace husband is super rich. That is an argument against that too. And she's got her 5th kid in like 6 years. Holy crap. Isn't it weird how, like,
again, he sounds envious. How many's on Jeremy? How many is Jeremy on? Remind me again.
Some of these big people like Tucker and Candace, whenever I feel like their fans run community notes on X, because every time they lie, they never get community noted. Ever. You know that.
This is because Jeremy gets community noted anytime he says anything, because he's always lying. It's like, it's about ethics in the community notes on Twitter. Don't you understand? This is the cultural marketplace of ideas. It's important. Now, nobody gives a shit. Twitter's just for shit posting, Jeremy. It always was. Well, to be fair, Twitter is for 3 things. Twitter is for getting attention of YouTube when your channel gets taken down. It's for shit posting. And it's for complaining to airlines when your flight is delayed, because that's the only way to get in touch with their customer service. That's the only thing Twitter is good for. It's not the marketplace of ideas. It's just fucking goy slop news feed that people make up bullshit to lie about for Twitter bucks. By the way, I got my Twitter bucks for the first time ever. So I guess I'm a paid shill now. It was $160. Are you happy? That's how much I made for a shit posting. It wasn't worth it. It was a total waste of fucking time.
The news cycle is slow.
I mean, that's pretty good for shit posting. That's like selling 300 bags of coffee for Jeremy, but, like, you know, it's still not very much money.
Like, Candace Owens is trending on Twitter. I just never think anyone.
By the way, Alyssa is so devious for leaving in these sniffs. And I think I'm not sure if she's amplifying the audio or not, but it's very funny.
It's hard to take somebody seriously when they're worth hundreds of millions of dollars and then they pretend to, give a shit about the little guy. The same is true for politicians, Remember, Muslims are great and white people are craven and sad. I've heard that.
Base beer.
I've also heard there's no such thing as jihad. Oh, jihad?
He's losing his fucking mind. How many weeks left has Jeremy got before he just fully drives his Cybertruck into some bouncy castle or something?
I've never heard of a jihad.
Is he going to take a bath with the Cybertruck while it's charging or something? Is that how he's going to end it in his giant pool? I mean, that's a joke, obviously. We're not to the 2-hour mark yet, so I can't make those jokes just yet.
Muslims good.
He said Muslims are good.
That's literally the other side of the coin of the left saying, Antifa, it's just a group of ideas.
By the way, I never noticed this before. I mean, I've heard people talk about it, but I've never noticed it personally. You see this hat he's wearing here? It says Lone Wolf. So Jeremy has literally got different hats that he wears based on what he's doing. And when he's alone, which is almost all of the time, he's wearing the Lone Wolf hat. So it's like a Lone Wolf cast. He's got the Lone Wolf hat. He's that cringe. Anything to just fucking show his head, okay, Jeremy? Look, we're all being Norwood Reaper, okay? Most of us are, okay? It's fine. Just go old with some grace.
Antifa's not real.
He has the damage tattoo underneath his head. I think he's got the cucked tattoo underneath his head, to be honest.
That's a group of ideas. Come on, kids. I know you're better than that.
Who's gonna make the 2-hour sniff supercut? When is that gonna happen?
Again, I think Tucker can do great work. I'm just not interested in the beat he's on right now. If he comes back to news that's exciting to me, I'll watch him. But this whole Tucker, Sean Ryan, Hodge twins, and Megyn Kelly all simultaneously converting to the exact same position over the same 6 months. And people on the internet are like, what? They just woke up. Guys, maybe they just changed their mind. Bullshit. What? Because they're on YouTube now, suddenly they're not subject to the same bullshit, pull.
He wanted to say faggotry so bad there, but he's so much of a pussy he can't say it. I can say it, Jeremy, and I'm on YouTube, at least for now. Maybe not for much longer. Oh my goodness, he's such a pussy. Just say it, Jeremy. You're on Rumble of all places. I know I've got to make it family friendly while I talk about rape. Oh my goodness. Oh, sorry, I didn't read Billy Oki one there. Sorry. Inside Jeremy, there are 2 wolves. Yes, and both of them are gay. I think that was the joke. That's why you gave $2, right? For each one for a gay wolf. We got Ginger Hino with a 5. Says, the worst part about all of this is I know he's just a lifty liberal parroting the right-wing Twitter. He thinks it's just easier to grift the right, zero spine. Well, that's the thing, is that I think PvP had this idea, actually, that Jeremy would be much happier on the left because he loves all of that trash. He loves those woke Marvel movies. He loves policing people's opinions. He loves all of it. He loves banning people. He loves suppressing people. He loves silencing and deplatforming anyone that disagrees with him. Like, he should just go back over there. He loves Funko Pops. Like, he'd be perfect over there. And Solomon the Lich with a 100 ARS. That is the same as 20. He just bought 20 bags of coffee, Jeremy. Says, there are 2 bulls inside Mrs. Quarterbag. All right, that's probably the best super chat I think we can get on the day today. That's pretty funny. Man, I think we've sold wait, hold on a sec. Let me have a look. How many bags of coffee have we sold so far? We've sold over, at Jeremy standards, we've sold over 150 bags of coffee brand coffee. If it was coffee. Of course, you can go over to the Dragon's Treasure and use code COPE, not code criminal, code COPE, for some fantastic savings on coffee that's actually good for you. I mean, is coffee good for you? Question mark. Picture of a slag. Anyway, let's continue.
That they were in the mainstream media. Come on, guys.
Come on.
Oh, Tucker Carlson just finally saw the light after like 5 years ago, he's like, can we just stop talking about Israel? Israel's good. Can we just stop talking about Israel? Now all he does is talk about Israel. But I'm sure he just...
Jeremy talked about Israel for $20. And he's going to have the audacity to be mad at Tucker Carlson.
He just saw the light.
He just saw
I'm
the
just
light.
sure he saw the light. Not the, 80% viewership from the Middle East. You think the Hodge twin...
I'm not familiar with Tucker Carlson's content. Does he have 80% of his viewership is coming from the Middle East? It doesn't sound right. Do they even have TVs over there? I mean, that aren't playing the call to prayer or something. By the way, like, I don't understand why all these people go to like Dubai and shit. Like, it seems like a terrible place to live. I mean, I'm sure maybe it's really nice, but I just imagine it being really hot and sandy and shit. You have to like sneak around to get your drinks and shit. Oh, it's like a big fucking mall. That sounds like awful. I would like to drive around a big desert though. That'd be fun, but not for like my entire life.
Who simultaneously post pro-Trump messaging on their Facebook page because it's all a bunch of pro-Trump MAGA people that follow them on Facebook, and then Israel deranged posts on X.
Wait, hold on a sec. What's this? Have you ever seen the Studio Ghibli style cartoon about Fuentes and after Tucker felt at him in the interview? I have not seen that. I saw the like AI picture of Nick Fuentes getting a haircut where he's like experiencing twink death, which is very funny. Because then all of the pedos that fund America First aren't going to support it now that they can't prey on little boys that are attracted to the movement. But I have not seen the Studio Ghibli edit.
Diametrically opposed opinions within minutes of each other on two different platforms. Yeah, they're patriots. Give me a fucking break. Clowns. People are allowed to change their opinion. Let me be very clear.
Then what the fuck was this entire spiel about?
People are allowed to change their opinions. But as I tweeted out, I think last week sometime, just let me ask you this.
Okay. Ask away.
If Tucker Carlson, the Hodge twins, and Megyn Kelly, all within 3 months of each other, suddenly became wildly pro-Israel, what would you be saying? Be honest.
They're probably taking a bunch of goy bucks or something, obviously. Like, I don't trust any of these online political grifters, Jeremy included. Of course they're going to take fucking money. There's a lot of fucking shekels out there to take. But the thing about this is that Jeremy's not mad that they're shilling, because I think they probably are shit. Like, I mean, I think Tucker Carlson's probably straight up. He seems like a nice guy, and I don't have any reason to doubt him. But like Candace Owen, absolutely a shill. Hodge twins, absolutely shills. Jeremy, absolutely a shill. I mean, he shilled for $20, as I said. This is the real crux of the issue, is he's not mad about the shilling. He's mad that he didn't get paid as well. If he was being paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to shill for whatever this is, just like Candace Owens, then he would have no problem whatsoever with it. He'd be the first person to take the deal. He'd be the one that's taking the deal so low that it's making the deal lower for everybody else. He's like devaluing their bargaining position or something. False avatar just bought 16 coffee brand coffees. I should stop saying that because I don't want to give him free advertising. Jeremy, you made an unlicensed Trump cookbook. Sorry, there's a Freudian slip there. Trump cookbook. And where mood hates? What the fuck? Where mood hate? I think you mean hats. Where mood hats? This is like Stunlocked to me. I'm trying to read this sentence. Certified LARPer. Yeah, but yeah, he's absolutely the biggest grift in the world. And like his entire rise to fame, essentially, if you can even call it that, or at least how he grifted all of these millions off of YouTube, was off the back of the Republican Party and Republican talking points. He just found the easiest thing he could talk about. Because like when you talk about politics, obviously there's a very difficult aspect of having to know about politics, but it's got like a very easy barrier of entry. The skill ceiling is very high, but getting into it is very easy because you've got this ingrained group of people that are going to agree with your opinion and just want to hear you repeat basically their talking points. That's why like so many people get into like left-right politics, because it's just like, well, it's just very easy. I just left bad, right bad. And you can really tell the ones that actually know what they're talking about. Unlike me, who have no idea about politics. You should never listen to me about politics for any reason whatsoever. But then people like Jeremy as well. He can't even find fucking Iran on a map. He can't find the Strait of Hormuz on the map. He thought it was in Australia. He thought it was in the Indian Ocean. And then he's going to sit here and preach about why you should listen to people why you should listen to him over these people. They're getting paid hundreds of thousands of dollars because he's just envious of them.
Honest. What would the internet be saying if Tucker Carlson, Megyn Kelly, and Sean Ryan all suddenly became wildly pro-Israel? What would the internet say?
It's connected to the Indian Ocean. Every ocean is connected to the Indian Ocean. It's the ocean. Right? That's how the ocean works. I know what you're saying, but I'm just being silly.
But when they all become wildly pro-Israel, everyone's just like, well, they saw the light, obviously.
Oy vey.
Anti-Israel. They just saw the light, guys. They just saw the light. They all use the same talking points. They all use the same... But no, they just woke up. But Ben Shapiro is pro-Israel shill. At least with Ben, I understand that because he's Jewish.
He sucks up to these people so much. He wants to be Ben Shapiro so fucking bad. He wants to be Tim Pool so fucking bad. You can tell this because he's like looking at Tim Pool's and Ben Shapiro's and Benny Johnson's like content and copying exactly what they do. He's a Johnny come lately. Apparently Crowder just gave him a shout out that he's like, Jeremy's got the freshest news because this is the only thing that he can market himself as now. He gets up the earliest so he can read all the shit first as if it matters. If you're entertaining, people will find you no matter what time you have. What time you go. Like when I stream at any time, sometimes I never really keep a good schedule or whatever, but like if I stream in the day or the evening or the morning, it's about the same people that show up, more or less. I mean, there's some different faces here and there and there. It's always fun to give a different chance to a different audience, although I do love my replay clue as well. But the thing is, if you're entertaining, it doesn't matter. But this is all Jeremy can do. He's like, well, I better be first because the early bird gets the worm. But you know what, Jeremy? The second mouse gets the cheese. And that's why everyone else is getting the big bucks.
But if they all came out pro-Israel, everyone would be calling them Zionist pigs, bought and paid for, blah, blah, blah. They got the call, all this stuff. But when they're all suddenly anti-Israel in the same blink of an eye, everyone's like,
it's right behavior, maybe.
Based? Come on, guys. I think you're totally right. It's only dire. Sean Ryan went from pro-America, and now he's been bought by the people he fought in the shithole. I totally agree with that. Can't prove it. Just my opinion. I'm just saying, how would the internet react? You all know. But because they went to the anti-Israel thing, because it's this week's Kool-Aid and pineapple.
What?
Everyone's like, oh, no, they're based. Based? It's just like all the videos put together with every news organization saying the same thing. Exactly.
You know what the saddest thing is that Asmongold, Jesus Christ, am I going to say this? Asmongold actually had the best take about the Middle East. And it's my opinion as well. All right. I just hope they all glass each other so I never have to hear about anything happening in that sector of the fucking planet again. I don't care. At this point, just let them have a battle royale and figure it out. Just stop sending the money and see who wins, okay? It's like we need that fucking battle royale fog that starts closing in so they have to be forced to fight with each other. And then eventually there's one person left and it's just the victory vote. It's been going on for too long now at this point. Nobody cares, okay? I feel bad for the people that die there, obviously, but just let it be over. Nobody wants to hear about it anymore. Nobody wants to hear about it. Nobody even knows what's fucking going on over there. They just pick a side. If you're young, you pick fucking Palestine. If you're old, you pick Israel. That's how it works now. It's like a generational thing. Lazy Shell TV sending me money. I should be sending him money, how much we play his fantastic song. But he just bought 20 bags of Coffee Brand coffee. He says, great work, Felting Jer. Have a great stream, dude. Love your videos. You got any new ones coming up? I'd be happy to see them. They're very good stuff. All right. Honestly, you should go and subscribe to Lazy Shell TV. He's got fantastic little cartoons and animations. All right, let's continue.
I mean, could you believe Candace Owens? Candace Owens'
hit the
little
goal.
best friend, the N-word girl, fakes her death. And what does Candace Owens immediately say? Well, if I was assassinated, it would be from Israel. Give me a break, you dumb bitch. Give me a break.
Why does Jeremy hate Candace Owens so much, by the way?
Creaming her $7,000 jeans for the opportunity to say Israel at any moment. This dumb...
I know that Jeremy has a long-standing animosity with Candace Owen, but why is it? Is it just because she's successful? Like, Candace Owen is a piece of shit, by the way. Like, didn't she start off by trying to dox like right-wing people or something with like the social audit or something? So she's going to upload all of your all the times you say the N-word, she was going to upload that to like a database or something. But then she like flip-flopped because she's absolutely got no morals or scruples or whatever, and she just started showing the right leaning content. But then why does Jeremy actually dislike her so much? She's screaming. Yeah, it was the social autopsy. That was it. I'm just curious what in particular, because didn't he used to be like lusting after her? Is that what the deal here? Is that she forgot to return his messages or something? Trying to see. Because she's successful with kids. How's it going? What's up? Well, what's up for you? She was never based. I'm not sure. She's selling her grift successfully. I think this is it. Chernobyl. Or Chernobyl. I think that the fact of the matter is that Jeremy's just mad about people that doing this exact same thing he was doing, but they were better at him at it.
Bitch doesn't know a single thing that isn't told to her.
All right, hold on a second. We have to play I have to bring this up for a second. If I go to Alyssa Clips' channel, the audacity of this guy to say that she doesn't know a single thing. Let me see if I can. We got to play the Iran clip. This is crazy. I know everyone's seen it, but it's so good.
You know, the
and
pattern was
Mhm.
all right.
A single thing.
All right,
You
go
just
back.
say Israel at any moment. This dumb bitch doesn't know a single thing that isn't told to her.
All right, let's see what Jeremy has to say. This is from the Kino Casino, but obviously on Alyssa Clips' channel.
So if we go,
He's zooming in to Southeast Asia. Look at this. He's in Indonesia and Australia, for f***'s sake. Chair. Look at
Let's
Hannah's
see if we can
face.
find
Bro, he's in South America.
the Strait of
He's in
Hormuz.
South America.
Is it?
Now he's
No.
in
Yeah, I gotta
North
zoom out more.
America. That's the Atlantic
Was he looking at the transatlantic like jet stream or some shit over there?
Ocean. That's the Atlantic Ocean. You're in the wrong f***ing hemisphere, you mongoloid.
What is he looking for? What's the thing called?
I couldn't. He's looking for Iran. He doesn't. He's not even. Buddy, are you fucking retarded? Andy had a better idea. At least Andy knows
Oh my
where
goodness.
the Middle East.
By the way, like rip Hannah Claire, she's never coming back. Like Hannah Claire bros, she won, I guess. She's just retarded, I think. It's a Tardsky W. It is. Yeah, transatlantic jet stream. They made it political. Can you believe it? All right.
But yeah, she's based now. Give me a break. The only true believer is Nick Fuentes. All these other clowns.
What? Nick Fuentes is the biggest like honeypot like paid fucking shill there is. He's obviously a Fed. How do you think he got out of prosecution from January 6th? He gave people up. What do you mean by that?
They waited for Nick Fuentes to get banned from everywhere before they dipped a toe in the water. The one person on that Israel bad beat that I actually believe is a true believer is Nick. Even Alex Jones.
Like, let's be honest. The Jews are paying Fuentes. We know this. This is just the fact.
Can join the clown show. Yeah, I'm wound up because I used to respect a lot of these people. You know, I used to respect a lot of these people, but like,
unfortunately, they never respected him. And all of the people that are on Jeremy's big book of grudges now are just people that like shit on him because he was deplatforming people.
I see things through a different lens than a lot of people do. It's not better. It's not worse. It's just different. And that lens is like from a content creation standpoint, you know? So I'm always looking at.
So I'm looking at this from a different lens. I'm looking about it. How can I make money? How can I pump out as much content slop as possible? That's the lens that I'm looking for. I'm looking at it through the lens that is a yellow tick on YouTube's money dashboard. You know, like if you know to make YouTube videos, you don't know, but like basically if a video is monetized, it's a yellow money yellow money sign, and if it's yellow, then it's demonetized. That's all he literally is just so content slop brained. That's the only way he can look through it. Beer goggles, that's a good one. But
trends, that lens is like from a content creation standpoint, you know? So I'm always
how
looking
to
at
make money.
trends and stuff like that. And there's nothing organic about this. Oh my god, Israel bad now. There's plenty you can criticize about Israel, but I just think it's obviously
they've got big noses.
It's awfully convenient that three large voices immediately switch the exact same beat at the exact same time.
He's noticing.
They've been kicked out of 109 countries. Fine, don't like Jews. I don't care. I'm not here to tell you Jews good. I'm here to just tell
Jews rock.
Tell you that. I'm just here to tell you that this shift is completely inorganic. Marjorie Taylor Greene, what a coincidence. She gets roasted by Trump and suddenly Israel. Y'all come.
Is that the one that Trump fucked, or is that Laura Loomer?
Come on. Marjorie Taylor Greene destroyed her career by going against Trump and calling him a pedophile. But it's Israel we all need to. Don't look at her own dumbass, stupid, emotional woman political talking points. Don't look at how she torpedoed her own career. Look at Israel. Give me a break. Don't look at how Candace Owens has been producing a 1 hour to 2 hour long episode 5 days a week for 11 months and has produced zero fucking evidence that anybody other than Tyler Robinson killed Charlie Kirk. Don't look at that. Look at the elite hit squad.
What the fuck is he talking about?
That she got a secret.
Imagine if Jeremy put on an hour-long video. Like, he literally, I think this is the reason he's so fucking retarded, is that he thinks about everything in 10-minute segments. Because that's how long you have to make it to put like 10 ads in it. Well, to be fair, it's like 8 minutes now. I'm pretty sure he looks through his entire worldview lens is through the 8 to 10 minute window. And any thought that would take longer than 10 minutes is just out of his head completely. Because he can't fit it in a video if it's not going to have like 2 topics or whatever. So it's just like completely like foreign concept for him. So 1 hour video is like anathema to his content grifting, even though 1 hour videos do great in the algorithm at the moment.
An anonymous message that's there to kill her. Don't look at that. Don't look at Sean Ryan's dwindling podcast numbers.
Oh, I wouldn't say that, Jeremy. You got to be careful with those sort of words. Do we got to look up the German decline real quick? Just let's have a look. What was it? 90% reduction from his. It's at 90%. Oh, it's look at this. Oh no, Jeremy, it's 89%. 89% is not good. It's not good, Jeremy. Oh, I don't know if you want to be talking about declines. Wait, what is this? Most contentious. Oh, these are the new like features they've got. Most contentious one is the rape crisis. He's not getting a very much I guess this is the most that's fascinating actually. So this is like the different topic has got the most comments, it's most contentious. Worst performer. Trump just went nuclear. Best performer. He's in huge trouble. Interesting. All right.
Because he's just another spook that got a podcast.
Whoa.
Don't look
Whoa, Jeremy, you can't just be calling people spooks these days. Especially on Rumble.
Look at his, because he's just another spook that got a podcast. Don't look at that. Look at Israel. Y'all are getting played. Remember when Marjorie Taylor Greene's like, oh, I'm actually anti-immigration because my husband owns a construction company, but she's mega.
Wouldn't you be pro-immigration if you owned a construction company? Because you could pay those Mexicans less money?
Marjorie Taylor Greene was a fraud from Jump Street. She sacrificed nothing.
Oh, Yellow Flash in the chat says Israel sucks. We love our Jews over here. Is Yellow Flash. Jews rock. Disagree with this.
Became worth $30 million, torpedoed her career, and is auditioning for a spot on The View. But yeah, Israel. She's based because she says Israel bad.
He's so fucking bad.
Give me a break. And just so we're all clear, because I know I have a lot of viewers who are deeply invested in the Israel topic.
I know I have a lot of viewers that are deeply invested. In what, Jeremy? Say it. Say it.
If you've been here longer than 8 seconds, I don't give a shit about Israel. I don't care. What do I
Let 'em
always
cook.
say when people accuse me of being an Israel show? I care about.
What do you mean anytime people call you an Israel show? You literally sold the Wise Money Israel ad for less than $20 to your dwindling audience. That's how much your stance is worth, Jeremy. $20. Holy shit. Play the ad. Play the ad. What ad? What ad are you talking about? Play the ad? I don't know which one you're talking about.
60,000 Americans dying from fucking opioid overdoses last year. A football stadium full of Americans dead. I care about the billions in fraud.
The Jew Money ad? Oh, right. I don't have the link to it. If someone sends it to me on Discord or Twitter, I'll play it. How about that? Send it to me. Send it to me. Did you see what happened to Mikey? Yes, Mikey No More. We mentioned this at the beginning of the stream, or more or less the beginning of the stream. But Mikey No More's channel got deleted from YouTube. So go subscribe to him on Kick. It's Mikey No is spelled N-O-H More. Because he's going to be streaming on Kick, I believe. And hopefully he'll get his YouTube channel back. But he's got some fantastic documentaries. Not only does he do streams.
By the smallest, I worry. You all want to talk about the Jewish control. Can we talk about the Muslim invasion, which has taken over 2 different states in this country already? 3? Michigan, New York City, and you want to believe it or not? Texas. These are 3 states that have been completely conquered by Muslims. But you guys want to talk?
I mean, certainly there's an issue with that. But is Texas just completely controlled by the Muslims now? Is that the way it is? Like, aren't the Rootin' Tootin' Texans like supposed to be based? They've just abdicated the throne of Texas to the Islam. Is that what's happening? I don't think so. What did you see? One person in hijab or something this week, and it's totally taken over. It's over. It's fucking dead. Texas is Indians, not Muslims. Okay.
Talk about fucking Israel and some esoteric.
Like if it's Dearborn, then sure.
Well, how'd they get here? How did the Muslims get here? Well, I worry about. I'm a very simple man. I'm not very smart. You guys know.
I mean, that's true. I agree with Jeremy. This is the first time that Jeremy's speaking my language. I agree with him 100% here. He's not a smart man.
Know this, but how'd they get here? How did the Muslims get here? Well,
what happens is that if one of them blows up, if they do like a suicide attack or something, they blow up, they let spores in the ground, and then like a little cluster of them grow underground, and eventually they erupt out of the soil. I think that was them, right? And then they're able to make like technology by just believing in it. It's pretty crazy.
Worry about. I'm a very simple man. I'm not very smart. You guys know this.
True.
But the Muslims are here, and that's the problem. You're like, well, who's behind mass immigration?
Oh yeah, I was thinking of 40K orcs. My mistake.
Fine. You worry about that. I'll worry about deporting. I worry about how Europe in the year 2000 had 500,000 Muslims. In the year 2023, it had 45.5 million.
This doesn't seem like a real number.
Jews? Europe got canceled. Europe got conquered. You guys want to be like Jews? Are we? I mean, I'm just trying to define reality. Europe has been completely conquered by Muslims, and people are like Jews did it. I just don't care.
It's all part of their master plan.
I think all foreign money should be banned from our government. That includes Israel.
Yeah, I don't know what number they're talking about, but 45 million, that can't be true. That's like an entire fucking country. Like, I think that's the entire population of Australia is like 45 million people. There's no way that's accurate. It's probably a lot, but it's nowhere near 45 million, I'm sure.
That includes Qatar and Saudi Arabia.
Wait, that's not Europe then. What do you mean? Wait, hey, look, it's 45 million of the Muslims, okay? But we include Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates. Like, all of the Middle East is also actually in Europe when you think about it. It's actually 69 million. Nice.
And all these other countries pouring money into our country. And until the ISD, the Israel or IDS people acknowledge that it's not only Israel that's bad, their points will fall.
There's no way. There's no country with four. I don't know what you mean by those.
Completely on my dead ears. I think about a year after the end of Trump's term, we're going to get the Candace Owens sex tape. No, I think she's set. Foreign money in our universities, great example. I'm more worried about that. And guess what? It's not Israel pouring money into our universities. It's China by in a boat race. It's China. No one wants to talk about that because the Jews.
I'll talk about China. I love talking about China. That is true, though. Like the thing is with the Chinese coming over to the universities is they pay like 4 or 5 times the international student rates. At least they do where I'm from. So if for me, it's cost like $5,000 a year per year of university. For a Chinese person, it's like $30,000. It's a pretty big fucking grift to just take money out of China. But he just disappeared. Did he just fucking instant transmission? He moved pretty fast for a fat guy.
All right. Rant over. Yeah, I had a construction company when I was going to build a new studio.
Huh?
I've since now rearranged my home. And
he had a construction company? Is this another one of his grifts? By the way, you know how I was saying he was like astroturfing his coffee reviews with multiple accounts? He also does it on LinkedIn. He has like 7 LinkedIn accounts. Having 1 LinkedIn account should be grounds for summary execution, honestly. But 7?
And created one in my basement, which is totally fine. And it was a blessing in disguise. But, the building was going to cost, I think, like $1.2 million or something like that, roughly. And in order to
smelling broke to me, Jeremy,
lock it in, I had to pay 10% in cash. So it was about $120,000. They then proceeded to go 8 months without doing anything. So I canceled the job. I said, give me my money back. By the way, they made 5% interest on my $120,000 for those 8 months, I'm sure, And how
is he the worst businessman of all time? Even the contractors are making more money with Jeremy's money than himself. It's so fucking funny. And a reminder, Jeremy has 0 stock holdings. He has nothing. He only keeps cash and Funko Pops, and he just had to sell out all of the Funko Pops, and he's just letting his cash rot to inflation. Even these fucking contractors are grifting off of his money. It's so fucking, he just gets taken for a fucking ride. It's almost like, I almost feel bad for him if he wasn't such a piece of shit. Forbidden Cat Belly with 4 bags of coffee. Says Joe versus Cell arc. No, we're talking about. I was making a joke about 40k orcs. How when they blow up, they basically turn into spores and then they take over planets.
I only got my money back when I pulled the I'll destroy your company. I have 1 million subscribers card, which I.
Okay, again, he's just like self-incriminating. Like he's an actual fucking Karen. Don't you know who I am? I can get your company license revoked. I can get your YouTube channel taken down. He's just been this way his entire fucking life. He's such a piece of shit.
Never do. I never do that. Countless emails. I knew if I sued him, I would just lose all my money in court.
Yes. So
I sent 1 email and I was like, here's my YouTube channel. You guys have a pretty big brand nationwide. Would be a shame if I made this video. I had a check in the mail 2 days later.
But they still made the money from the interest, right? For what was it, a year or something you was talking about? 5% interest on $100,000. I mean, I guess that's just $5,000, but still, that's money Jeremy could be putting in the actual stock market or something. I want to see this email. Like, it actually shouldn't be this hard to find, right? You just look for construction companies in Wisconsin. But imagine the cringe of it all. Like when people ask me in public what I do, I never say YouTube. I mean, I do other things, but I have never once said, this is my YouTube channel. You better give me some shit. Imagine the cringe of it all. Have you seen thequartering.com? Have you signed up to Coffee Brand Coffee? You better give me my money back. I guarantee you, they were just in the process of returning his money at the same time he sent the email, and he had they're like, okay, whatever. Nobody gives a shit, buddy. How pathetic.
But if I didn't have this, I would have had to sue them. I would have spent $50,000 to get my $100,000 back.
I mean, that's still a better deal than most of his business operations. Already losing half his money.
Oh yeah, we lost one of our guys. We lost our lead, whatever. Okay, give me my fucking money back. I don't care. Not my problem. Lost the lead guy. It takes 8 months to hire a new one. Not just takes 8 months to hire a new one. It rendered them completely unable to send me a single email over 8 months that had happened. It also rendered them completely unable to give me my $120,000 back. Must have been a guy that handled a lot of stuff. He must have handled everything. The banking, the email, their telephone calls.
Hey, just like how Maggie ran the entire operation at Coffee Brand Coffee, just how Jeremy has to DM you like personally to get invite to the Discord. Like, imagine being like claiming to be a multi-millionaire like YouTube with millions of subscribers, and you have to handle every fucking email about the Discord because you're so like PTSD'd out by trolls. And I just want to notice, like, you guys notice how distracting these coffee bags are in his background? They just like look like shit because he sold all his toys, so he can't put a Funko Pop here anymore. So it's just different bags of his coffee, as if anyone can see this out of focus. Like that, you can't read anything except rum. It just says rum. Like this is illegible. This is illegible. This one just says rum. So it's just like a bag of rum behind him, which makes sense. He probably does drink rum from the bag. I know he drinks it from the bucket.
Must have been a real important cog in the machine.
Cog.
Do I have an affiliate program for CBC? No.
All right, hold on. Before I get into this, we got N-Pulse gifted. I guess that'd be 10 bags of coffee over on Kick. He says, I haven't been able to catch you live, so I'm here for, so here's for the VOD gang. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'll be doing it different times. It's just like my schedule changes, you know, from time to time, and I have to throw in different times. Although this is like I guess my main time is around this time, but I've been throwing in some evening streams for the Europers and the Americans and things like that as well.
But you could sign up for the Amazon affiliate program.
All right, so this is the Amazon. This is the Coffee Brand Coffee affiliate program. There were people in this affiliate program that weren't being paid out ever. He just straight up scammed people out of this thing. They were selling his coffee for free, and they were making no money.
For CBC. No, but you could sign up for the Amazon affiliate program. They have one, and you can promote it that way. I would love to go international, but my next step is Walmart. I have to get my volume up. You know, we might do...
Got to pump up those numbers, rookie.
5,000 to 10,000 bags a month. Once I can get that to like 50,000 bags.
So, like, let's pretend that this is a real number. $5,000 to $10,000. 5 to 10,000 bags a month in coffee. Jeremy's claiming he makes 50 cents a bag. 50 cents a bag. So he's making between what, $2,500 and $5,000 at most from Coffee Brand Coffee. Is it worth it? Like that's like not even as much as most people earn at a regular job at Jeremy's age, right? I'm pretty sure that's less than the average wage at 44. And then you've got all this stress and all of this nonsense, and you have to do it on top of YouTube and everything. Like, it just seems like it's not worth it. It's also 100%. Yeah, it's absolutely 100% a lie. There's no way this is true. Because we know that he said he did his best month was like fucking 800 bags or something, right? Didn't we? Something like that. And the only and the most recent sales are only because he had the 75% discount.
Do a lot more fun stuff. Your affiliate program is still up on the website. Okay, I'll take that down. Yeah, it's not. You can still apply, but it's not active. It didn't really work.
Is the bag of coffee the new KNU? Yes, it is. This. Thank you for the 10 bags of coffee. It's 50 cents a bag on this. Every super chat is a bag of coffee, but you get 2 bags for the $1. It's great. It's actually fantastic deals.
I tried it for.
By the way, this is my like. If you want some actual coffee advice, this sounds degenerate as fuck, but it's so good. What you get is some sparkling water, some soda water, and you put that in your coffee. Like they do it in Italy or some shit. Okay. All I know is Japan started selling these like tin cans of like coffee, but it's like carbonated coffee. It's so good. It tastes really bad at first, but the thing with carbonation, I can see the people are like the chatters are revolting against my coffee idea. No, you just get like some sparkling water, like this stuff. Okay. You know, sparkling water, soda water. So it's like a spoonful of it's like a cup of water and a spoonful of coffee, and you mix it together. It's so good. It's so good for some reason, because like carbonation tricks your tongue into thinking things are sweet. So it takes the bitterness of the coffee and it makes it like a little bit of it's a unique flavor. People are telling me it's disgusting, but it's great. Are you insane? You're insane, disgusting. No, say I won't do it. I've had at least one person tell me that it was delicious. Okay, so that means I'm right.
While. Don't do Walmart, do Target. Well, I don't know if I can, we'll see. I think the world market's easier to get into also.
It's not.
But,
See, we have one person agrees it's awesome. Okay. What is it? Hold on a sec. What is this shit called actually? Like carbonated coffee. There's a special name for it. Gazosa a la cafe. Is that it? Is that what it is?
Much additional sales that really brings, but it does bring volume. And for Prime Day, I've marked our hot butter rum down.
I marked her. We're going to say that again.
But it does bring volume. And for Prime Day, I've marked our hot butter rum down 50%, which is apparently not even enough to get a Prime Day notification. You have to
it's 50% discount, and Amazon's still shitting on him.
Discount like 80% or something like that, but I can't do that. I'm already losing crazy money at 50%. By the way, if you haven't,
he's already losing money at 50%. But last month it was down 75% discount
at Arcona.
And let's face it, the reason he was on 75% discount is because he had to get rid of all the moldy products, all the moldy coffee.
It's 100% pure Kona. Give it a try.
Oh, but very cheeky little Zachary zoom in by Alyssa Clips.
It's a splurge.
Or is she just zooming in on him? His Prime membership has been paused due to a billing issue. He's broke. The bank won't take his card. He's been declined. His toys are being repossessed. They're bulldozing his fucking track.
It's not an everyday coffee unless you're
I talk funny? No, that's not true. Nobody has enunciation like me. I have like the most neutral voice ever, okay? People credit me and say that my voice sounds like AI, all right? They're like, oh, I love this. I hate this AI channel. I'm like, I'm not AI. It's my real voice. That's how good of a speaker I am, okay? I'm like a professional orator.
Gal, but you got to try it. I think we have the best Kona available on Amazon.
What do you mean? He's beating fucking Hawaii. All right, I think this is the sniff supercut. Let's hear this on extra loud.
A rich guy or gal, but you got to try it. I think we have the best Kona available on Amazon.
It's got 3.7 stars. Wait, how many bags were sold in the last month? Does it say here? Or do I have to go to the delivery thing? It usually says. I can't see it. I think it's like 50 bags. So he's made $25.
Best Kona available on Amazon.
All right, here's a sniff supercut. I need to see a 2-hour version of this, Alyssa. Save every sniff you get from this. That's awful. All right. So we have. All right. Here's the Israel ad. Okay, this is from the Kino Casino Clip channel.
He is now promoting.
I was hoping this was the one where it was not the Kino Casino one. Although they are very funny, but we'll just take a look at it. Okay. I mean, I've already reacted to this as well, but like, let's see what they say. Eh?
His money is real.
He is now promoting for $20.
Hey, stop looking at my StarCraft 2 recommendations. I'm gonna play ladder sometime next week. Okay, I'm actually gonna hit the find game button. I'm not just gonna pretend I can play the game and watching other people play the game. I'm gonna really play it. I'm gonna hit join ladder. Okay, it's really gonna happen.
Dollars. Wise money Israel. Is it worth it? Like this is just listen to what this ad read is for. It is actually the first time that unironically it is actually just as Jewish as that sound effect, if not more so. So this is where if you want to invest your money in Israel because they're our greatest ally, you can make sure that all of your investments are based in the nation of Israel.
Why would you do that though? Like unironically, isn't it just a bad financial decision because the country could blow up at any time?
No.
And it's like this, you're doing this for $20 and you know right well you're alienating a solid 30% of the audience, at least on the right wing.
Okay, here we go. Wait, Ash. Okay, so I had a theory on the last show that he doesn't know what thing he's promoting until he hits the button, right?
I 100% agree with this take by Andy. because every time he brings anything up, he always looks shocked or sometimes disappointed. Like with the Dockery Academy stuff. Like he was seething when he realized what that ad was about. Because I've seen what the back end of Rumble looks like, although I've never actually done a stream on Rumble. And it shows you the ads and it shows you how much they pay per viewer, both per 1,000 viewer. So Jeremy is absolutely not reading whatever their selling is. They're just going straight to the highest number. So it's like he goes through all the dog food and 5G buttons and slop shit. And he's like, all right, this pays the most. This pays 7 cents per ad. I'll read this. Then he's like, oh, okay, it's about Israel. Whoopsie daisies.
So my theory is they go sponsor time, you click it, and then it pops up and then you read it, right? Look at his reaction here. He did not know it would be this. Watch.
I'd assume that's true.
Watch.
He looks at He's like, am I really doing this? He smiles. He's like, oh, am I really about to show for Israel? His wise money, Israel.
I swear,
bro, you don't have to, Jeremy. You don't have to do this for $20, bro. Like, you don't have to do this, man.
So, yeah, I had a theory last show that I'm like, they can't know what they're gonna spot these, you know?
Oh my god!
Look at his face. He knew.
True.
Oh my goodness! What the fuck? Hold on. Let me get rid of the ads for a second. All right. I was on my wrong account. I was on the wrong account. There we go. No more ads, I promise.
He looks at that. He's like, am I really doing this? He smiles. He's like, oh, am I really about to show for Israel? His wise money.
Look, I was on the wrong account that didn't have the YouTube Premium. I do have it.
Israel.
I swear.
Bro, you don't have.
At least it wasn't the fucking anime ad this time. Like, it's just the boomer slop games that they... Never mind.
Jeremy, you don't have to do this for $20, bro. Like, you don't have to do this, man.
So, yeah, I had a theory last show that I'm like, they can't.
I'll go forward a little bit.
Know what they're gonna.
Oh, he's actually a literal Israeli shell at this point.
I'll go back. Hold on. There we go. Hey.
He's actually a literal Israeli shell at this point. He's on his knees kissing the wall.
You're accused us of.
This is the craziest thing I've ever seen. You love Israel. This is the assumption that you must love Israel.
I have premium. I'm not poor. I have premium. I just don't have it on every YouTube account. It's attached to your emails. YouTube is trying to sell me the family account, which is stupid because it's like I don't want to have a family account just for all of my different accounts.
Israel. You all love Israel. Well, I mean, that's kind of a controversial statement in the Big 2-6, you know? Like,
by the way, why is this on Rumble?
Goes down for Israel.
Why is this on Rumble? This is some sort of fucking like.
The Sheepish goes, bro, no fucking way.
No, this is the funniest thing I think we've ever clipped for Jer ever.
But did you? Huge shout out to this sponsor. You love Israel. You stand with Israel.
You love Israel. You stand with Israel. Oh my god.
But did you know your portfolio can stand with Israel too?
The thing is, you can see him laughing. You can just see him fucking smiling. He knows what he's doing. He knows this is even low for him.
You know that you can give all your money to the Jews? Did you know that? Did you know that you can invest all of your money in Israel?
I'm losing my mind. This is amazing.
Wise money
this
Israel.
Is desperate. This is desperate.
It manages Israeli stock and bond accounts for Christians and pro-Israeli investors.
Oh, for Christians.
Yeah, if you're a Christian, if you're a retarded fucking goy and you believe that we need to rebuild the temple to bring back Jesus, you can give all of your money to the Jews, buddy.
I mean, Melanie Mack believes that, though.
This is actually insane.
Isn't she like a Zionist shill who believes that the temple has to be destroyed and rebuilt or some shit?
Around the world who want their money to reflect what they believe.
Whoa, man. You want your money to reflect that you believe in Israel. Honestly, he's making a compelling case. Maybe I'm going to sign up with Wise Money Israel.
Bro, this is on the level of the set.
Oh my god!
The Sam
no, it is a Sam Hyde skit, isn't it? Like
the Jews rock skit. Like it's like literally,
dude.
When you invest in Israeli companies, you participate in the economy of the Jewish state.
I mean, to be fair, you could just do that as being an American too, because your tax dollars are going straight over there.
This is Walter White in the car.
No, stop!
No.
We're gonna build a temple on that hill
funniest clip in the world.
The innovations coming out of the Holy Land, and
Innovations coming out of the Holy
What is the innovations coming out of Israel? How to glass other sand people? 4,000 or something?
Land.
Holy, this is the greatest.
The
day
new
of my life.
Kashka recipes?
nation
Gabe's
God
winning it, bro.
Gabe
The
is
nation God chose. Is that what he's about to say?
promised state. The
It's
innovations
the
coming out of the
nation
Holy
God promised.
The phone spyware? Oh my goodness, I remember that. Like the blowing up pages? That was crazy. It wasn't. There was some like fucking LawTube, and they were like saying, isn't it based that they just blew up 5,000 pages? And I was thinking to myself, like, surely there were some civilians with those pages though, right? Like that sounded like a fucking crazy thing. They just like hid a bunch of bombs inside, like, you know, phone beepers, the old pages. I mean, the kids in the chat won't know what that is. Not that there is any of that. I was like, now, wait a minute. Indiscriminately just blowing up random civilians? I'm not sure I can get behind this.
I'm gonna actually die.
I'm sorry, Jared. This is such a bad idea to read this, bro. Like, it's not worth what they paid you. Like, it's just. It's
Why is there a
not-
pager emoji?
Where's the shofar? Yo, where's the
Just like,
shofar?
listen, if you actually believe this, fine. But like, holy buddy, for $20,
I'm gonna die tonight.
Holy Land, and the
No, I can't even do it.
participate in the economy of the Jewish state, the innovations coming out of the Holy Land, and the nation God promised to bless. For many believers, it's one of the most tangible ways to put faith into action. So you can check out.
Whoa!
Less collateral than bombing? I don't know about that. You don't know what these pages are, man. I mean, I don't know. It seems like a woe buddy to me.
Holy
Not
crap,
not
man. You're
not
putting
charity.
you're putting your faith into action by investing in Israel.
Wise
Holy-
money Israel
Is this
in
normal?
the description.
Wait, what?
Money Israel in the description.
How does that make? How do you feel now, there, Jer?
Does it feel good, buddy?
Someone send that ad to Hassan right now. Someone, for the love of God, send this to Hassan.
This ad is sponsored by Ethan Klein and Gabe Hoffman.
Someone send this to Noah Samson.
Rebel Studio, folks.
Did
Makes
they say Noah Samsung?
it real easy to just do an ad read.
For Israel.
Look, it's great. Rumble Studio makes it so easy to shill for Israel today.
Oh,
Do you want to make pennies in the gutter shilling for a really unpopular political cause? Rumble Studio is for you.
Hey, Ash, let's shout out our sponsor of today.
Oh my God.
Valtrex. Do you have herpes? Hey, hemorrhoid cream. Hey, guys, if you guys have hemorrhoids, go to
But like, wasn't Jeremy actually talking about that shit? Like with the story from the Wendy's server?
and hem away for one.
Oh my
And,
God.
And help support your own stream. And
Support your stream.
This
with
is such a
Israel.
brutal cope, Jared.
What is he trying to say?
Holy shit.
I'm really happy. I'm really
He's
happy to be able
happy?
to use it.
He's a happy merchant, you could say.
He's really happy to get to show for. I'm happy. I love Israel. I'm happy. I love Israel. I love the Jews. They're God's chosen people. They're blessed. It was
It sounds like a fucking Rick and Morty skit. I love Israel, Morty. Wait, no, that's more like a Smiling Friends bit, I think.
the nation that was promised.
Imagine you and I were on Rumble and we click that ad and we look over
This is
and
whatever
we're
you
like,
say, Jared. You can tell me they're actually
Something says, huge shout out to the Jews.
with them, making him do humiliation rituals at this point for nothing. The coffee ad, the Israel ad.
This clip is still the greatest. I think the Strait of Hormuz one is the best.
Oh my God.
damn, bro.
Cool. And
This
every
ad
streamer
read
should
was
really be using it.
prophesied 2,000
I'm sure
years
you'll like
ago.
it. It's
Oh,
It goes straight into a fucking coffee ad as well. It's like ads on ads on ads. Also, Ericanus gifted a skull emoji.
Coffee
Kona.
shelling. So
Gosh, that was the craziest clip in the world.
So he says it's 100% Kona, right? But notice the last paragraph, right?
Okay.
Enjoy the rich, indulgent taste of our 100% Kona coffee ground. This premium blend. It's a blend, which means it's not 100% Kona now, is it?
It captures the delightful.
All right, that's the extent of the Israel stuff. I think I got like one more thing here we got. Unless you guys want to see the Angry Joe segment, like the Angry Joe video by Heel versus Babyface. So this is the Austin Metcalf's dad unloads Carmelo new grift in Wendy's herpes attack. Okay. All right, this is an actual Jeremy video, so we're gonna skip around a bit from it though. It's not like it's not been trimmed down. We like you guys got to see, like, God bless the Clippers. I have to say, like, okay, I don't worship the state of Israel or Palestine or anything, but I worship the state of the Clippers because they actually make this garbage watchable. Like watching an actual Jeremy, like it is fucking insane how bad this is. And this is his edited content. It's not just like his live, like a live stream. I can understand people making mistakes, although Jeremy just doesn't understand live streams fundamentally. That's why they call him Dead Air Jer. But let's see from his actual edited content. This is the premium. Yeah, this is on the Quartering channel. It's not like the Jeremy Hamlin channel or anything. This is premium.
Well, the girls are at it again. I think it's kind of funny. I know a lot of people don't care for Laura Loomer, and that's fine.
And Dirty Bloomers.
I know a lot of people don't care for Candace Owens, and that's fine. But the fact that they both live in each other's head completely rent-free at all times.
All right, well, first of all, Jeremy, they clearly live in your head rent-free.
Is a bizarre thing to watch.
By the way, like I assume this is on the Jeremy Hamlin channel. Actually, he recorded it on the Quartering channel, but on YouTube it's probably on the Jeremy Hamlin channel. He needs to give up that channel. I don't see the point of having it now, because when he posts things over there, it's not even breaking 10K views. It's like it's ridiculous. He should just waste. It's just a complete time net negative value.
Candace Owens, who's probably making $1 million a week on YouTube alone, not including sponsors, not including any potential foreign money that many people believe she's getting paid.
You mean you believe she's being paid that? And by the way, did you hear the way he said $1 million a week? It should have been me, you bitch.
I don't know what Laura Loomer makes. You know, she's popular, but she's not Candace Owens.
She's paid in cups of Donald Trump's cum.
3 million views per every video she puts out. Popular. These two, while Candace Owens is on vacation in Russia, she's still spurging out about her on X nonstop. And the whole thing is absolutely hilarious to break down. We're going to take a look at it after a super quick word from this video sponsor.
He couldn't even make it 1 minute to get into the sponsored content. And this is like look, you can see his old thing. Everything in the background is what he had to sell. So he had to sell the NES. He had to sell these fucking blue. Actually, maybe the blue triangles are still there. He had to sell his golden like hawk statue. He's not even American.
Shout out to this video sponsor, Blitzmania. Okay, I found something kind of weird, and I had to test it. This
is just a gambling fucking ad.
It's like called Blitzmania.
Whoa, guys! I found a crazy gambling ad. Wow.
And it's basically like a social casino. You can start playing for completely free. And at first I thought,
guys, it's like a social casino, but instead of you can start paying for free and money.
It was just another one of those random sites, but the games are actually super smooth, and they keep giving you bonuses to play with.
This just looks like garbage. I forgot this ad was in here.
So I tried a little bit just for fun, and I get why people are hooked. It's fast.
Because it's gambling. I get why people are hooked. Yes, because they're gambling. You cunt. I tried a pack of cigarettes, and I don't know why people are so addicted to these shit.
It's clean. You don't need to deposit anything to try it out. And also, if you want to go a little bit further, they've got a special offer through my link, 200% bonus. That's pretty amazing. You can deposit $25 and get 50 extra to play with.
Well, I thought it was free, Jeremy. It's like you can start it. By the way, yes, you could edit this into a very funny casino promo video,
which is a great boost. If you're bored, you want to test something different, I'll drop the link in the description below. Try it yourself and let me know what you think. And again, big thanks to Blitzmania for sponsoring this video. If you want to check it out, use the link in the description and the pinned comment. You can start for free.
These are porn level ads. I agree. This is like just disgusting.
Free. And also you can get that 75 for 25 offer through my link. Go try it out and let me know what you think. The bitter feud between podcaster Candace.
I like how he's trying to put on that fake energy and it's just completely out of place. He didn't even like sneakily work it in or something.
Zones and mega activist Laura Loomer escalated to new heights this week
and you know why he's putting the ads at the 1 minute point? Because he knows that his average view duration is 1 minute and 30 seconds. And that's probably largely why, because people click off at the ad.
Owens announced she was taking a quote family vacation to Russia. Well, we all knew about that. It's the aftermath. It's the aftermath of that is hilarious to me. So the article itself, Candace Owens' most revolting attack ever. In a new rant, she almost too atrocious to publish. So we put it behind a paywall.
So do you notice that Jeremy's on archive today because he can't afford to pay? He can't even subscribe to the Daily Mail. to read their articles. He has to get the free edition. Jeremy's the kind of guy that if he wants to read the paper, he waits around on the bus until someone leaves and gets up and just leaves theirs on the seat. That's where he's getting his news articles from, essentially.
She takes her nastiest mega feud nuclear, sending shockwaves into the heart of the White House. I don't think the White House gives two ripping issues about Candace Owens. Unfortunately for Candace Owens, the only people that really care about her are wine moms. Even Tyler Robinson's defense team makes fun of her. This is somebody who says she's a better investigator than all law enforcement combined. Even Tyler Robinson's defense team thinks she's a kook. The bitter feud between podcaster Candace Owens and mega activist Laura Loomer escalated to new heights this last week. To say what you want about Laura Loomer, but she got her on that drunk driving thing. There really is something there.
What? I hate you. You're a Russian shill. Yeah, well, you had a DUI. Okay, what?
There, in my opinion, there was some cover-up from local law enforcement to protect Candace Owens' husband from getting deported. That is true. Now, is that Candace Owens? No. Do I support going after people's families? No.
He absolutely does, though. Didn't he go after people's wives? That's what made his hypocrisy so strong. Because when people, he was claiming that people were coming after his wife and some shit, but he was literally going after other people's family members in the past. What an absolute slimy piece of shit.
Make all the videos about Candace you want. Have all the criticisms you want.
Wait, is this another Lone Wolf hat? Am I seeing things? The previous Lone Wolf hat was like orange or something, wasn't it? He has multiple Lone Wolf hats.
About her, but her husband, he's not making content. He's not a part of why you don't like Candace Owens. I don't like going after him. The same way people can make all the videos they want about me.
Yeah, he's also banned from the Renaissance Fair. That's true. For being a creep. For being dangerous.
Once you start going after my family, that's over the line. I don't like that. That had always been kind of an internet rule, but these days all those rules are gone.
No, the internet rule was not to deplatform other people with fake DCMA takedowns or backroom channel offers. Anything you put on the internet is up for grabs. You put your wife on the internet. That's why people talked about it. And people weren't even making fun of her. They're making fun of you because you're such a lousy husband.
You know, Owens, who's 37, a supporter turned critic of Donald Trump. She was never a supporter of Donald Trump. She's ridden every grift possible.
All right. So Owens, who is 2 years younger than Melanie Mack.
She rode the liberal grift. Then she rode the I'm black and liberal and I'm leaving the Liberal Party for conservatives and change her name to Red Pill Black. Then she rode the I'm a conservative mom, make your husband a sandwich book grift. And now she's on the Israel is bad grift. She doesn't believe in any of this stuff. Never has, never will.
This man published a book called Tailgates for Trump and the MAGA Mixology Cookbook. And then he's like, well, I'm not a Republican. I'm not conservative. It's so incredible to look at the actual levels of projection that Jeremy has and the zero self-awareness he has as well.
You can call Laura Loomer crazy, and maybe you're right, but she's a true believer. Crazy. That's the difference between the two. That's why I've always been like 51-49 on Laura Loomer's side. Because at least Laura Loomer believes the stuff she's saying. Candace Owens does not believe a word she says. She says she's completely audience captured, 100% audience captured. That's it. Candace Owens says whatever's popular at the time, just like the Hodge twins, just like Awaken with JP. That guy used to be like...
How many videos on Carmelo Anthony did you make? 40? Actually, we can check. We can check like right now. It only said, wait, it says 37. That's not true. That can't be true. Hold on. Oh, that's all of June's videos. Wait, how do I go to see? Can I go to videos? Wait, overview. How do I get it's all of May's videos? Oops.
Essence. So it captures.
Oops. Oh my goodness, I lost the tab. There it is.
I'm hippie. Then he was like, I'm a mega guy. Now he's like Israel bad. These people never believe
37 this month. I think it's 60 overall. So it's about 30 a month.
Word they say, they are not convicted. They are about the clicks. If you go back on my channel and search old videos I made like on the quartering on my main channel about Candace Owens, I called her out 5 years ago, maybe longer. My videos.
And she still hasn't sucked his dick. Sean Sandwich Sundries for 20 bags of coffee says, why spend money on coffee brand coffee when you can spend your money on the Dragon's Treasure? Use code CRIMINAL to save 10% off of your next purchase. Thank you for you rat super chatters, okay? I had to read that chat honestly since it was a 20 bag of coffee. That's dirt. Like Sean is sending his dirtiest agents over here to cheat in our harmless coffee competition, which I was winning until recently, as far as I know.
Aged like fine cheese. Or wine.
What?
News of Owen's trip provided ammunition for Loomer, who's 33, who first revealed...
So Laura Loomer, who is 6 years younger than Melanie Mack. Oof.
Details of her panel aside, appearance and berated the podcast online for standing side by side with what she described as Russian state-funded media and propaganda figures. Well, yes, obviously. Like, the RT X account literally just retweets Candace Owens stuff. Obviously, she is beloved in Russia. Russia loves her. Why?
Soft and salted nut. Salt 3D Nut says, is he on drugs? ? Perhaps.
Because her daily goal is to tear apart the Republican Party in America, and the Republican Party is actually tough on Russia. Any idiot who isn't loyal to either side or the other can see that. Laura Loomer, Hodge twins, JP, and to a lesser extent, actually Tucker Carlson, have now all become extremely valuable to people whose goal it is to tear apart the Republican Party. That doesn't mean everything they say is a lie. I believe Tucker. I've always believed Tucker was a true believer. I believe that less nowadays.
Look, I'll be honest. I think that Tucker Carlson might actually have the amount of clout needed to sway certain things by a few percent. But like people like Tim Pool, Candace Owens, Jeremy, Nick Fuentes, they don't move the needle even an iota. It doesn't matter. It's internet bullshit. Nobody cares. Like Tucker Carlson was actually on real TV, okay? He might actually be a big deal. The rest of these people are nobodies. Are they a big deal online? Sure. But they're not going to swing the election one way or another. Stop pretending you're such big deals. It's just the internet. Have a bit of fun.
When Tucker denied that jihad was a thing, Hamas doesn't have jihad. It's only in their religious books. That's crazy. Wow, look, a loaf of bread in Russia. That's so crazy. Wow, you put a quarter in the cart in a Russian grocery store. That's so crazy. Dude's never been to an Aldi's before. No, I don't know if they still do.
No, he's not poor like you. I've actually never been to an Aldi's before. I've seen a really good documentary about Aldi's though, where like the owner, one of the brothers, got kidnapped. It's a fascinating crime story.
Do it, but Aldi's grocery store had that.
I missed that entirely. The quarter mentioned, yes, indeed.
Thing you had to put a quarter in their cart for years to unlock it. But when Tucker goes to Russia, he's like, "Wow, what an amazing society! You have to put a ruble in the cart to get it." Yeah.
Wait, what are we like? Which way, Western chat? I hate Aldi's. Hey, Rude, I love Aldi's. What's it going to be? Do you love Aldi's or do we hate? Are we pro or anti-scub in this chat? That's what I need to know.
There's lots of grocery stores in America that do that.
I love scub.
Every
personally.
grocery store in America has loaves of bread, brother.
Aldi's mid. Okay, buddy.
Loomer, a self-described journalist and ally of President Trump, is known for fierce personal takedowns. True. Incendiary anti-Islam and anti-immigrant posts and investigations in individual groups. But in recent days, she's been feasting.
How do those splinters feel in your ass from fence sitting on the Aldi question, John Smith? If that is indeed your real name.
On details about Owens' trip to Russia, posting brutal attacks about Owens' physical appearance, openly accusing her of teaming up with the United States enemies to star in a propaganda effort to destroy America. The second part I agree with. The first part where she's like, Candace Owens looks pregnant, Candace Owens is fat. I don't like that. Who cares? If Candace Owens is pregnant, I'm happy for her. She's got, what, 4 or 5 kids now? She's above
4 or 5 more than Jeremy.
Replacement rate. Those kids are going to grow up and have all the financial assets that they're ever going to need. Good. Candace Owens should have more kids.
Wouldn't this make Jeremy like angry though? Because he's like so fatigued. It's like, oh, another one of them.
I don't think that's a roast. Loomer called for the Department of Homeland Security to detain Candace Owens when she returns from Russia, adding that the acting Attorney General Todd Blanche should investigate her family for possible connections to the Kremlin. The State Department advises Americans not to travel to Russia, citing concerns of war, unrest, wrongful detention, and warns the embassy in Moscow has limited resources to help citizens when they run into problems. Well, of course, Candace Owens was not worried about it. She got the nickel tour of Russia. She was never going to get detained.
Wait, what is the face value of a nickel? Like 10 cents, right? Not quite a quarter. I don't know what the fuck a nickel is.
In her latest personal attack to Owens, Loomer also questioned the safety of traveling to Russia in the middle of the war with Ukraine. What kind of mom takes your child to a war zone?
5 cents?
I agree with that.
Okay.
But generally, the kind of mom who knows she has the protection of the Russian military everywhere she goes there. It's like when Hassan Piker goes to Cuba and people are like, well, that's dangerous. No, it isn't. The Cuban government was protecting him.
No, yes, it is. The Cubans could have ripped him apart and stole his like rich people clothes and fucking $700 rings and things.
When people are like, Hassan Piker took a trip to China, that's dangerous. No, it isn't. The Chinese government was protecting him the entire time he was there.
China's not dangerous. That's fine.
There's no danger.
The only thing about danger of going to China is eating some street oil or something.
For these people when they were there? None. She's on a pro-Russia tour.
Wait, she's got a white husband?
Talking about how amazing Russia is. Well, let's get to the tweets. Laura Loomer says, this is rich because President Trump literally told me on the phone Candace Owens is mentally ill. More lies from Candace Owens, who has forgotten that she was condemned by President Trump and the White House. I've learned that Candace Owens projects her own life onto me.
She's
It's really
bleached?
fascinating to be called mentally ill by a woman who claims Erica Kirk assassinated her own husband because Candace convinced herself that she was going to marry Charlie and have his kids. I actually believe that that's
This
true.
is actually true. By the way, I only clicked on this because this cake thing, this cake profile picture is kind of an optical illusion to me. I don't know. When I look at it, it looks like it's upside down, you know? You know what I'm talking about? Or am I just insane? Jira's the kind of guy who would sell people gutter oil in China. I absolutely believe it. I think that's how he roasts his coffee in the gutter oil from China. That's probably why he refuses to show where the factory is.
You want to know why she wasn't invited to the wedding, right? Ask anyone at TPUSA. Candace Owens says I have a fatal attraction, but that's what she's had with Charlie, and that's why she hates Erica. I actually 100% agree with that. I 100% agree with that.
Posture check.
I've yet to see Candace post any receipts about her claims. Trump literally told me Candace Owens is mentally ill, and then he posted about her on True Social. I personally showed President Trump everything about Candace Owens. Tucker Carlson and Megyn Kelly said about him. I showed all of his senior staff as well.
Manny Canton says it's my work hours. I will catch up with the replay gang, sending 10 coffees. Much appreciated.
They all told me these people are crazy. Yes, that's true. Now,
Wait,
Candace
is this
Owens,
true? Candace Owens' husband is a rich British aristocrat? Is that actually true? Is the British bloodline, the British royal bloodline and aristocratic bloodline so inbred that they're just going out with these all of these American Africans? Are they trying to get some diversity? Because you've got like, what is that, American Markle or something? And also Raymond. Wait, why is my activity feed not working on Kick? There we go. Now it's working. No, it isn't. Officer Dan Nancy sent 100 kicks, and Raymond Sycamore sent a skull. Were these not playing? Wait, is Kick fucking up for anyone, or is it just me?
okay, the Daily Mail is engaging in the kind of clickbait here that should be illegal. Oh, so Candace Owens isn't for freedom of the press now, even though she spent 8 months.
Can you be British and black? Actually, black British guys are kind of based. They're like so sophisticated. Like, have you ever seen like a food tours and shit, and they got the British black guy, or like that? What is that TV show Hustle, where they're like scamming everyone? They're so suave.
In my opinion, defaming TPUSA, Charlie Kirk, and Erica Kirk, and anybody else she could. She's currently facing not one but at least 2 lawsuits over defamation. She's worried about what can and can't be said. The headline is meant to make people think that I said something about President or the White House.
Look, I have loads of black friends, okay? Do I? No, I've got at least one black friend. He's from Nigeria.
So readers pay for a subscription. In reality, I just shared the truth, and it's hardly controversial. I said that Laura Loomer, who has nothing to do with the White House and is suffering from trans identity disorder by pretending to be a Jewish woman, is mentally ill and currently in the throes of a manic phase that the White House is trying to contain.
Look up her husband's history. Is it worth looking up? All right, I'll give it a
Wait
quick
a minute.
look.
I thought you said she wasn't connected to the White House, but now you're saying the White House is trying to connect that. People saying, I don't think you of all people want to make clickbait illegal.
So his name is George Farmer. Is this all right? Who's George Farmer? Businessman. So George Thomas Farmer is a British American Europe entrepreneur and businessman. Former chairman of Turning Point UK and the former CEO of Parler and Parliament Technologies. He's a former son of Michael Farmer, Byron Farmer. Is that like an important dude? Wait, where's the aristocratic stuff? Turning Point, Parler, Family Life. No early life section. Oh, wait, there is actually one. Never mind.
Candace, the general vibe, astral projections, vibing around Candace Owens is definitely depleting over these years.
She's not passing the vibe check.
She's not getting as many likes on X. People aren't tuning into her videos quite as much.
Is that? I don't think that's true though. Isn't she doing fantastic? I mean, I don't know. Hold on a second. Candace Owens. All right, so you have 6 million subscribers on YouTube. Her last video did 1.8 million views 3 weeks ago. 1 month ago was her other video, 2.2 million views. Seems like she's doing pretty fucking good. Wait, what is this social blade checkup? We're gonna have a quick look at this actually. Let's have a look. There's no germinal decline for Candace Owens. So we have to go to the real social blade and search for real Candace Owens. It seems like she's doing a daily average of 800,000 views. The last 38. Wait, is she making shorts though? Wait, hold on a second. We got to go to view stats to make sure she's not just. Maybe she's just doing shorts. Wait, log in. Fuck. Log in with Google. Fine. God damn it. Log in real quick. I need to just see this real quick, chat. Okay. Hopefully, I'm not doxing myself. All right, let's have a look. Candace Owens. So she, loading. Come on now. You're making me fill it up. I'll listen to Jeremy until it loads.
She says, I'm generally trying to help you, Laura Loomer. You have a psychiatric episode. I guess. Right. But in the most part, for the most part, people like Candace, people like Laura, it is a cringe girl fight. Now I will be interested.
It's a cringe girl fight. That's why he's been talking about it for 12 minutes. He's so envious.
It will be interesting to see just how this potential cover-up with her husband goes. But yeah, of course, Russian media wants to talk to Candace Owens. They get to take what she says, which is, negative about America, negative about the Trump administration. They want to broadcast it there. Here's RT.com. All they do is retweet her. Obviously, Russia loves her. That doesn't mean she's taking money directly from them. But it's
such a non-point. Okay, so she is using shorts, but however, she's making 18 million views a month. So she's making approximately what is the average duration of her videos? Hold on a second. Let me just check this. If videos are about an hour long each, holy shit. That's a really good place to be. I think it's pretty fair to say that Candace Owens on YouTube views advertisement alone, not memberships, not donations, not shilling from Russia or whatever. I think it's fair to say that she's making somewhere in the range of the number doesn't even sound like $300,000 a month. I would say is be a conservative estimate for her. She's making money hand over fucking fist. Jeremy is it's so Jova, Jeremy Brothers. That is a crazy amount of money. All of her views are up, her subscribers are she's doing fantastic. What the fuck is Jeremy talking about? Anyway, where were we? Here we are.
Wild to me that somebody who is about a 700 IQ by her own admission.
You know who's never been to Aldi? Candace Owens, not with that money.
See, wow, look at all the people that are agreeing with me. Hamas likes me. Russia likes me. All these, very terrible people like me, but I'm not a supporter of them.
What if I like Russia, though?
This back and forth honestly looks cringe for both of them. And I'm really looking.
She does have a very. She does have a soulless face. This reminds me of that first episode of the new Doctor Who. Which had what's that guy's name? Fuck, Christopher Eccleston. The episode where all the plastic people are taking over. I'm pretty sure it's literally the first episode, and that Rose's boyfriend gets turned into a plastic creature. That's what Candace Owens looks like in this photo. That's the only way to describe this.
Forward to the Charlie Kirk trial, when the news cycle can be more about that, and Candace Owens is almost years long lies about TPUSA, Charlie Kirk and Erica Kirk will.
Do you know that all conservative views are down 50% according to Jeremy? Well, no, it's nobody's views are down except for Jeremy's. He's just he just has to live in that sort of world where everyone's failing, because then it's not his fault that he's failing.
All be dispelled, just like we're seeing in the Carmelo Anthony trial.
Doctor Who is dead. Oops, wrong one. Sorry. Freudian click there. Doctor Who is dead. Is that true? I stopped watching Doctor Who when David Tennant left the show and the new Doctor was Matt Smith, because I didn't like the way the bow tie man looked. But Matt Smith was actually a fantastic actor. After I watched House of the Dragon, I was like, oh shit, this guy's actually pretty good. So I'm kind of wondering if I should go back and watch those Matt Smith episodes of Doctor Who, because I literally have not seen any. I think it's season 3 or something, season 3 or 4. I think Christopher Eccleston did a good job, but David Tennant was such a good Doctor that I couldn't watch it after he left.
The whole thing is.
I heard they brought him back. They were like desperate for views, and they brought him back.
It's cringe, dumb, and
it's Dr. Homo
should be ignored,
now.
Except to point.
They made it political.
Exactly what we should all do.
All right. What a terrible video. All right, chat. That was an hour longer than Jeremy's stream, but at least I didn't have to pay 500 buckaroos for Melanie Mac. I'll probably do a different time slot stream next time and give the other boys a chance to tune in, but I'm going to head to bed. I got something to do tomorrow. I have to get up early. And but thank you for all the support tonight, obviously. Hope you enjoyed it. Even though I did throw it together pretty quickly. We'll play out some tax-free because how many coffees did we sell today? We sold, what is it? 250 coffees by Jeremy's standards. So there you go. Like Jeremy's like wasting all his fucking time in this coffee company. He could just be doing a good stream. Although that's going to be impossible for him, obviously. All right, guys, I'll play out some tax-free and I'll be out of here. Peace.
Did you hear me? It is tax-free. My Zannies, my hookers, my super chats too. Hit that button, cause every single super chat I got it tax-free. Tax-free. Take out your pill bottles, shake your pills, because it's gonna be tax-free. Tax-free, tax-free. Tell your wiggers that we got it. Tax-free in my little tin shack. Cats flying in tornadoes. Gun flopping up and down, let's get the guns out. Gun, 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 gun. Shake it around when it's tax-free. Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. It's a tip, so it's tax-free. But wiggle. You best not fold the bullshit because these super chats, they all tax-free. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yo, Faith, don't make me say it. Squeeze. Child support, Faith, it's tax-free. Compass sneak, cause it's tax-free. That's right, bitch. Now kiss my Gucci hat, I said kiss it. It's authentic, bitch. It's time to gun out. Shake your gun like you mean it. Squeeze. Welcome to the kill stream. This song. Wiggle, wiggle. What you mean I'm drunk? I'm sober, bitch. Get the fuck out of here. Maybe one more. So take out your pill bottles and shake your pills, and wiggle, 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 wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. It's a tip, so it's tax-free. But wiggle.